All right, gentlemen, you guys had just taken out the stone creature with his faux loot pile, and we had finished up that combat. What did you want to do?
All right, we were trying to find a way more south, weren't we? To come around.
I think that was part of it. I mean, I know you guys. You guys have kind of been around there before. I mean, you don't know where that is right now, but you have been around the southern part before. In fact, you guys went to a door and didn't touch it and left it, and then never came back. Several weeks ago. I mean, several game sessions ago, probably like 4.
Okay, because I know that this door up here.
That one teleports us?
Well, the door was open.
It's open.
Yeah, it did teleport us.
Yeah.
The door. So we had been in there. So we're trying to find doors that aren't open, I guess.
Do we need to work our way east a little bit and then try to get south?
Yeah, if there's no other direct way south that we know of.
And just to make everybody aware, I have 2 cure serious wounds left. But I'm about to heal Drug because he looks like he's hurt. So.
And Gunthrud is he's not at max. He had mentioned to me, I went and visited him today, and he was saying, oh yeah, I need to rest at some point before you guys get into, all of his, he has Produce Flame, Augury, Silence, Create Food, and Glyph of Warding, and Neutralize Poison.
Do we need to rest here for the night?
I think maybe that's a good idea. Yeah. And since people aren't here, maybe that give them a chance to log on.
Well, you can let, if you want, you guys can have Jason kind of explore a little bit, and Jason, you just kind of tell them, because I'm assuming you're going to come back and tell them what you see, so you can kind of explain what you're seeing to them as you're moving about.
You okay with that, Jason?
I'm already gone.
I can't ever see you, so.
I know, I like it.
I really like how they do invisibility and blind. Where you're at, Jason, you see the bodies of the some of the stinky fish kind of looking dudes. I'll reshare the picture. See if I can do it with just you. Those guys.
Oh yeah, I remember those guys.
Yeah. So and you know the exit is right there.
Yeah, we knew that already, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
They were hoping you could explore southward.
Well, there is one other path, basically right behind the room you guys are in, or that we were in.
Yeah, and then work south from there.
Yeah, and then there's a sharp branch to the north. That's weird. I don't think we've been here before. Yeah, there's multiple pathways going south.
South and to the west, I think, is what we're looking for.
Yep.
So when you get about a little bit ahead, I'll move you up here. This right here looks sort of familiar. You guys, I think the whole party was wandering around here at one point, and on the walls you can see there's markings on each of these spaces. But you look down the hallway at dead ends, you don't see anything in it. And in fact, this one's the same. And you can move now, by the way.
That's kind of weird.
Looks like they were probably some sort of experiment, but whatever it was, you're not sure. But there's the ruins on the walls in front of each of them, but there's nothing in them.
Pretty big room down here. Is this room mostly empty, this room to the south, besides the...
The cavern widens out. It doesn't look like anything from where you're at, other than just it's wider.
Oh, okay.
Ceiling's a little bit taller, higher. You get to there and you can see a sort of a reflection, maybe a slight bit of light off in that direction. Got it.
Oh yeah, I found another chamber thingy.
Yeah, and I believe you guys opened this door but did not walk in it. The door is open.
Did I mark it? Did I mark it with chalk?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
We did not.
But this is the first.
This is one that you guys haven't went into. You opened the door and you guys, for whatever reason, I don't remember what was going on. You guys went off somewhere else.
And then probably opened another door and got teleported.
All right, I'm going to mark this one with chalk now that I'm right here.
Okay. And then the passage continues on southwest to your left. And again, this kind of looks a little familiar. Again, more ruins on these walls. The tunnel itself, though, the cavern that's on the other side of it, empty and short.
Yeah, I don't know if I should go too far.
Now that's up to you. If you want to go back and rest for the night, you certainly can do that. You did succeed at finding a door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
I'll just move you. Well, you can do that. So who's taking watch tonight? Draw will do one for sure.
Drog can do one, right?
Yep.
Or we could get the cleric to cast the glyph of warding right there in the hallway.
Yeah, you can. It'll cover the whole
I
thing.
was thinking, yeah, just put the glyph in the hallway, yeah.
All right.
I'm back. We're sleeping in here with a dead body.
It's not
No.
it's a
Dead golem.
stone thing. Yeah, it's made of
Oh,
stone.
no.
It's not a rotting body.
That's not that gross then.
But there is just like a sense of dark evil. I mean, it was a giant demon-looking thing, and the ambiance in there is just really. I mean, you listen to the music. That's kind of what it feels like. But that said, let's see. We've got taking a long rest. He's going to use his food or his create food and water. You don't have to cast it, and that should have reset everybody's spells. Nothing happens.
My face is a little bit sideways.
Yeah, that's what happens when you hit control, man.
Oh, see, I'd be hitting control to talk, so.
Yeah, control and mouse wheel will do that. So if you hold control and then mouse wheel it, it'll move it around. There you go.
There was some lag, but my spells did reset.
So let's see. Tim, spells are all reset, it looks like. Yeah, he's full of magic missiles and dispel magics. He doesn't have a 4th level. Why doesn't he have a... I want to pick a 4th level for him. I don't know why he doesn't have one. He was supposed to pick that when he got high enough to be able to do that. And if he doesn't like this, we'll just pretend that it was a spell that he found.
Yeah, there's a delay when I move stuff in and out of my belt pouch.
Yeah. And it's because you clerics don't have spells in their inventory. You guys have them in compendium, so it's gotta wait till that compendium has sent that data to the client, sort of deal.
And for some reason, my combat tab is saying I'm not proficient in my weapons.
I'll look at that here in a second. So let's see, what would he take? A 4th level spell?
Cure Serious?
No, he is a wizard.
Oh.
Gotta be something good at 4th level.
Oh, there's a lot of good stuff. It just, I don't know what he would pick. There's Wall of Ice, Wall of Fire, Wizard Eye, Stone Skin, Polymorph Other, Polymorph Self. Minor Globe of Invulnerability is kind of good if you're fighting casters. Ice Storm. What do you guys think he would take? Charm Monster?
Oh, Polymorph Other, or
Yeah, I was thinking Polymorph Other.
or Ice Wall. Probably not Firewall, because I think we thought about doing that before, and then we were like, oh, we were going to get burned maybe.
Yeah, I know that's what Nero has too, so.
But Ice Wall might be interesting. Or you could just roll randomly.
I don't want to stick him with a poopy spell. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to give him, we'll just stick him with Wall of Ice. And the reason I'm doing that is because with Wall of Ice, he can also use it, he can, instead of making it a wall, he can cast it above them, and it's like an ice storm. So it kind of doubles as 2 different spells. It can't do the other piece.
Oh, yeah. I'm reading it now.
No, I didn't know that. That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, and that way he's got the option to have 2 different
Drop
ones.
a bunch of ice on him and it does 3d10.
Yep, no save. No save. That's the best thing about Ice Storm. It can't do the other Ice Storm. The spell itself has another thing that you could do instead, but the Wall of Ice can't do that. All it does, well, you throw it above them and blam, they take 3d10, no save, which is the part that's awesome. So we did that. Let me look at your character sheet. Not bad.
Ooh, Phantasmal Killer.
Your Dragonwood Spear and your short bow both show you as proficient to me.
I have red triangles next to them.
Do a F5. I don't know why it would do that, but to me, they both show green thumbs up.
Okay, it's reloading.
Yeah. All right. So Jason kind of explained to you guys, while you guys were resting up, eating your dinner, and getting ready to rest up, that he found a path southwards that goes to a doorway that you guys have been before. You opened the door, but you didn't proceed inwards, and it continued on further south after that.
Well, then by all means, let's go.
Yep. No. I'm going
Just
to
1 second
change.
while I load some stuff here.
I'm going to have Drog follow Gunther so don't stack up. I think having that.
Yeah,
so
I saw that earlier.
Yeah, I don't want them to pile up on each other because then I can't click on them if I need to. So.
Hey, so technically, I got followers now.
You do. You do, sir.
Hey.
And I don't think paladins get followers, do you?
Yeah, they do. After a while, they do.
I thought that was. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look it up again, but I know they do.
You can employ lawful good henchmen. A paladin does not attract a body of followers upon reaching level 9. It's fighters that do. But doesn't mean you can't have people that follow you. It just, by the rules, you don't get them like Drog will get them, period. Whenever he hits 9, he gets them. And I think
Hans and Franz were just henchmen that.
No, they were, they weren't paid, they were, I mean, just because it says in the book that you don't attract followers doesn't mean that you won't have them. You can make friends and, you guys have similar goals and they will follow you and help you. Mostly the same as a follower, but not as a, mechanic within, the paladin class. So you may run across somebody that is a Norse. He follows the Norse beliefs. You guys both are trying to defeat some, creature or, something that is, against, Norse, like Odin. It's like giants. I mean, you may run across somebody that hates giants as much as you do. And he's a Norse follower, and he may tag along with you for a while. It won't.
Well,
it doesn't mean that he.
Franz, so.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that he will stay with you forever, like what a normal follower would do, unless you obviously piss him off. But it does. Somebody could come along and I want to join your cause, sort of thing.
All right, were we waiting on somebody to do something?
Yep,
I
I'm
don't
done now.
Okay.
You ready?
All right,
so you guys can move out.
Lead the way.
Actually, 1 second.
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, we can hear you now.
And now, hey.
I need like 2 minutes.
Okay. So Gunther, you should have all your spells back. You're logged in. I will turn off your. I had you following Sir Finfall, so I think I have that turned off.
We
Can you
didn't
move
go anywhere yet?
Let me bring up my.
We rested.
And let me.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everything to load.
It is for those that are keeping track. It is the month of Brewfest 578, the 3rd. It is winter outside, although you wouldn't know it.
I told you I might be a little late.
Yep, you're good. That's kind of why they decided to do the rest first. Speaking of rests, since they did rest, do you want to do a daily prophecy or a prayer to your God, or hold off on that?
Yeah, I still want to inquire about that, about what needs to be done about getting the lantern. Because that still is our main objective, correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So your vision is of this. Do you see that?
Yeah, the doors.
Have we seen those doors yet?
You've
Like
seen
a
them
million times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times so far. Well, you have seen them 4 times. Jason has seen them 5 so far. 5 different ones. And you guys, before you got here, Jason did a little exploration. He found another door, and I believe that's where the party was going to go look at whenever everybody was rested and back on track.
Yep.
Sir Finfall, can you move a little bit to make sure that Gunther's not following you anymore? Okay, let me. I got to get Drog to follow you.
The inscriptions on it.
It's the same ones you've seen before. This stuff. That's the same thing you've seen on the other 4 of them.
I'm back.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go through the door.
Yeah, Jason thinks he found one we haven't been through yet, so we were headed that way.
Alrighty, let's get going. Head out.
Following Jason.
Oh, right now he is visible.
I'll
You can
say
certainly
visible,
see him.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Drog is hung
I
up.
think I lost him.
Did I lose Drog?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
You guys
right
are-
there and-
You gotta take your corners wide. Because they can't.
Stuck, I think.
Yeah, he is. Hold on a second. Hold on, stop moving.
Hey, that's
Oh, there he
on
is.
the back of me. It says wide load.
Yeah, you got to take a wide turn around the corners because if they get hung up behind the walls, it'll just stop them.
All right, keep
Like right now, I think Drog is. Oh no, he's good. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Well, he's
outside of the.
like way behind. Do you want to put him right behind me and then redo the follow?
Let me try that and see if it works. All right, now move. Okay, yeah, that works. There you go. Yeah, his stay much closer. Yep, much better. I love this guy's mod, Bradable. Anybody watching this, you should definitely use that. Right where Jason is the entrance to the cave that leads to the door that he has found.
Okay, do we have everybody? All right.
And I'm going to tell you guys the same thing I told Jason. Each one of these cave entrances here have markings on the walls, but there's nothing in them. They look empty.
Like those glyph things.
Yeah, and the other places you guys have been where there has been things behind them that seem to have been
So these ones
blocked
broke out or got let out or something.
or there was never anything in them. Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never got
Long
turned on. Yeah.
As long as we don't see one with red carpets on the floor and dancing women in there.
No. That was above you.
Did the glyph say, "This is not the way"?
No, that was the faces. That was the faces. The stone faces in the walls.
Do we feel like we've either seen or been through every door, or do we think there's?
You have not. You have only. You know that you guys opened this door and then turned and left. You haven't been inside of it.
I just wonder if there's more than what we've seen. You know,
Just from the shape of what we can see, there's got to be 5 or maybe 6 doors. Probably 6.
yeah. So if this teleports us, we're looking for a 6th one.
That'd be my guess. And you got to go through all of them to get in. That's my best hunch. I'm not very good at puzzles like this, but my best hunch is you got to go through all of them, and then eventually it'll let you in.
All right, shall we try it?
Yeah, we're all healed up. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Let me guess. Big bright white light.
Yep. You hear like the white light. Everything disappears. You guys vanish. You feel this familiar sort of transportation effect that you have before. And while that is happening to Sir Finfall, you hear a voice that says,
Find me a vessel.
"Find me a vessel." It seems very insistent. And I will
Do we
probably...
still have the copper sword?
I don't know, do you? Oh, we don't need 2 countries.
I think Kilgareth had it. Tried to give it to me.
Yeah, you realized it was... I will probably need to make Drog follow you and Tim follow you. You do that. And then Drog follow that. Hopefully the follows are working. You guys appear in a room that looks quite similar to all the other rooms. Oh, I forgot something. Come on, you little dumbass.
I don't know, that room to the west.
What room to the
Looks
west?
a little bit like where we encountered those demon monkeys.
Are there any chalk marks on the walls?
Yeah, all over the walls.
All right, yeah, so we've been here before.
Yep, I think the demon monkeys were the west.
Yeah, you guys, I don't think went south. You went east, but I'm not going to tell you anything other than that. Other than the room looks familiar. You didn't go south. You guys went east, and there was a tunnel from the east that went south. And after that, you have to explore. But that's what you remember.
All right, Jason, do you want to do a little scouting?
Which way am I going?
Reconnoiter to the south.
You're going to go invisible?
Oh, good. I am, yeah.
Perfect. You're making your way to the south. You see a tunnel that opens up to the southwest. Tunnel here. When you get to there, you can see a strange looking creature to the west. I'm going to try to describe it instead of show you an image of it. But it looks like a floating, and it's over here. It looks like a round sort of sphere made of flesh that's floating. It's kind of bobbing in the air. It's got these strange looking things that kind of come off the top, look like tentacles that are just kind of moving around like on their own. There's about 8 of them. From where you're at, it doesn't. I mean, you think you're probably looking at the back of it because you don't see any eyes or anything on it. But that's what you see. What do you want to do?
Sorry, I had to take a pee break. So we all see this, or just one person?
Just Jason. You guys don't even know where he's at.
Is it bigger than a person?
Let's see. What's the size of this thing is? It is about 5 feet in diameter, so probably about medium size. It's not no giant or anything, no. But it's floating. It's not on the ground. It has no legs. It's kind of floating there.
All right, I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna go back and converse. Pinfall can still see me.
Not as far as you were, but he can now.
Yeah. When you get close to me, I can see you.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell these guys. I said I'll move a little farther away. I'm saying there's some right down there around the corner. There's some giant 5-foot floating ball with tentacles coming out of it, top of it. It's like a giant flesh ball. But it looks like it's facing the other way right now.
Okay, well, we gotta go that way.
I don't know if anybody might recognize what that is.
What was that, Don?
I said, upon hearing this, I would like to cast augury to see whether it is good or bad.
Okay.
Were there eyes on those tentacles?
I didn't make eye contact or notice any eyes. But that doesn't mean they weren't there because I think I was behind it. But I don't know. I've never seen one of those before, so.
Wheel or woe, right? It's wheel or woe. Wheel is good, woe is bad. So your augury is going to say woe. I mean, I know before I said it was extreme woe, but this is just kind of woe. Basically, you get the feeling that it is dangerous, but not any more so than, I don't know how to describe it. What would be something that a dwarf would have experienced?
Well, use it this way. Is it a light tap on the face or an all-out smack across my face?
It's about in between the median, the middle of that. A smack in the face would be like, you're a fucking idiot, why are you asking me this question? And this is kind of in the middle of that.
Did the hallway continue past it? Did it seem like it was in one of those rooms with runes?
I didn't really pay attention to the
That's
runes.
a good question.
It's in a side.
It did continue on southward.
But yeah, it definitely continues on southward.
So there's a possibility it's trapped in that little room and we could just pass by it.
Well, I don't know if it's trapped. I could probably sneak by it pretty easy.
Well, if there's runes on the wall to the entrance, then it's in there as like a prison cell.
Like those genies were, those Ifrits were.
Mhm.
They couldn't get out. Maybe this is trapped, is what he's saying. You want to test that theory?
I can go look at.
He's
I can go
going
look
down
and see.
there.
I can see if I can see any
going there.
runes.
Yeah.
You do not,
Going down there.
Jason. You none.
Oh.
So
All right,
I'll
well.
relay.
No, I think this is just like a little side area where it just happens to be at the moment.
Could try to walk by, and if it comes at us, we attack it. Or
I
defend ourselves.
do think that's the direction we want to go, is south.
I would agree.
I'm going to relay to the rest of the party what augury taught me. This is a bad thing. It can go really bad or just bad.
Well, we've been dealing with bad things this whole campaign.
Yeah, we could try that out that wall ice spell.
Yeah.
All right, I say we go down.
Yeah, it's definitely not, friendly. Not going to be happy to see us.
Alrighty, Sir Finval, you guys start making your way through.
Maybe it has a broadsword.
Maybe.
Or some pearls.
Or pearls, that'd help too. A couple healing potions.
Or maybe it gets bigger by eating more flesh.
You guys don't see what he was talking about yet. Still moving in cautiously. Yeah. So when you get to there, Sir Finfall, you see this thing over to the west. It's kind of bobbing around. You can't see the front of it, so all you see is the back of it. You see the little tentacles. Like I said, it's about 5 foot in diameter, just kind of floating there. It looks like it's, kind of looking at something in the opposite direction you guys are.
All right. So
Gazing with all 9 eyes upon a broadsword.
Yeah. Well, either we can take care of it or we can just try to walk by.
I'm fine just walking by, but be ready for it not to work.
Yeah, let's try to walk by and just be ready to defend ourselves if we need to.
All right.
And whoever's coming in last, watch our 6.
This thing's going to kill us.
All right, hold on there. Jason, when you come around that boulder that's right there, you see another one right here in front of you. Again, it just seems to be not facing your direction, just kind of bobbing and like it's, it's not aware of your presence. Doesn't seem to be, agitated or, anything by you being there. Doesn't know you're there, you suspect. Sir Vinfall, you get within, the light source from Tim is kind of moving, can be seen in the room, makes you to where you can see other things. The hallway continues on southward, where the cavern does, but the thing to the west doesn't seem to be moving in your direction. You can definitely see that its light is visible in its area now from Tim.
And it doesn't seem to recognize or see the light. The light doesn't bother it.
It's not reacting to it, is what I will say.
Okay. All right. Just let's keep moving southward.
All right. When you get to there, the Finfall, you see another one due south of you. Same thing.
Okay.
And Tim's light is definitely shining all the way through there. It's lighting up the thing, and it's not reacting.
Okay. Let's just see if we can sneak by these guys. I'm just going to keep an eye on the one to my south.
Okay. By sneak, you mean tromp through with your armor clattering and banging as you move.
I am not very quiet.
We'll just try not to stare at it.
Okay.
I can't move.
I'm not paused. Oh, maybe because it's too narrow? Maybe you're too wide.
It's a
wide load.
Squeeze through there.
Maybe you have a wide load. All right. Yeah. It seems to just stay there stationary as you guys make your way through.
I don't know. It all kind of looks familiar to me.
All right. Let's see. Yes, you have a passage that heads southwest. You can see there is a cavern entrance here. Gentlemen, when you get there, you can see a faint blue light over here. There are ruins marked on this wall, but not around here. There's none on here. You can see, Jason, you can see ruins are marked on that wall. And the passage continues on southward here, southwest.
Where's our cleric?
He is still making his way through the hallway. He's behind you.
You told me to hold down the rear.
Yeah, but not stand right by the thing.
Does the blue light look familiar?
No.
And there's no runes on that particular tunnel. I think we should maybe go look down there.
Down where? Which one are you talking about?
This one.
Okay.
But I don't want to go first.
Jason already went.
Jason, from there you can see it's a large open area. You can see there are shreds of paper or something, probably books, all over the place, and they're just like really tiny pieces, torn all over the place. Right in the middle of the room, though, right here, you see a stone slab. On top of the slab, you see this silver sort of shape, looks like a humanoid sort of shape sitting on top of it, and there is like a blue sort of aura around the whole thing, the slab with the thing on top of it. You can see broken glass everywhere. From your experience and what I presume you're going to talk to the other guys, it's going to, you get the impression that at some point this was some sort of lab experiments, or you're not sure other than that, but that's what you suspect.
With all the papers, it might have been an administrative area.
Bureaucrats.
Is the light pretty bright then? When from here?
It's I can actually do this. Hold on.
I'm gonna come back and tell these guys it's basically what you described, including the stone slab with the figure with the blue glow or blue aura, and lots of broken glass.
There you go. Now you can see how intense the light is.
Did it look like another golem?
From the description, you don't know. You would need to examine it closer to know what it is.
Yeah. It wasn't moving, but that doesn't mean it can't move.
Do we investigate or do we continue going southwest?
No, let's try and find another door.
I would say I can't tell from this, unless
Sir Finfall,
I can't tell if this goes
you
farther.
feel a slight. Your backpack is rustling. Something in your backpack is shuffling around. You turn around and your backpack's now still behind you. It still feels like something's kind of just like vibrating or wiggling in your backpack.
Okay, I'm going to open the backpack, take a look in.
All the pieces of your sword and this, the pommel and the hilt and all that are all just kind of have a slight sort of wiggle to them. When you grasp them, they feel like they're vibrating.
Maybe we should go in there.
Can I see this table or altar or whatever it is?
Not from where you're at, no.
No, there was something about Bifrost. I can't remember what it was, and I don't have it on my reference sheet. There's something about Bifrost that it does this when we're near something.
Well, I would like to tell the party I'd like to check it out.
Yeah, let's go in.
Yeah, if you come over here just to where the turn is, you should be able to see it.
Because I'm interested if there's some realistic stuff in there.
No, there's actually not. Yeah, it's in the middle of the room. There's not a thing on the map for it, but there's a stone slab in the middle of the room. You can see it from there. It looks like there's some sort of humanoid shape. It kind of has a shiny aura to it. Maybe it's metal. You're not sure from where you guys are at, but the whole slab that it's on, and there's like a globe of blue sort of light that is, kind of lighting up the whole cavern. And as you move in, you can see all across the floor, there's like just pieces of shards of paper everywhere, that look, centuries old, that just have been there forever. And any sort of ink or anything that was on them was probably faded. You can see there's glass shards, like maybe there was some sort of equipment at some point. You can see along the edges, at one point there was probably tables or desks of some sort, but they've all just, over the centuries have rotted and collapsed and just broke apart completely. It looks like, there's been something has been in here at some point, kind of throwing things around, but you don't see anything immediately. There's nothing alive in the room that you can see from where you're at. The only thing of interest, as far as, is the slab with the thing on it. It probably comes up about 2 feet off the floor, maybe 2.5 feet. The slab itself looks like it's made of stone. You can see some markings on it, but you can't really tell what they are from where you're at.
Are there any markings on the walls?
No.
That we came in on? Okay. All right.
What is the floor made of?
Looks like, typical floor of a underground cave. The ceiling is not there. Yeah, stone. The ceiling and the walls kind of look a little worked. Like somebody was just trying to make them a little bit. In fact, there's some like shelves along some of them that have things that have long since rotted and broke and been smashed or whatever. But nothing. There's no stalactites or stalagmites in the room. There are some funguses growing. The large mushrooms that you've seen everywhere else that look like they have grown over time.
I cautiously move in.
As you move closer, Sir Finfall, your shards of your weapon seem to vibrate more. What was that, Don?
I would like to check for stonework traps.
Okay. Go ahead and do the roll for the check. Sir Finfall, were you doing something? I'm sorry.
All right, do I remember at all I mean, because normally I would open up Bifrost and see what capabilities it has. But do I remember, as Sir Fenfall, what that means when the swords are glowing blue,
The sword's not glowing blue, it's just vibrating.
vibrating?
The room is glowing blue because of the thing in the middle of it. The sword never vibrated in your hands, no.
Oh, okay.
It did give an aura, a light,
A light.
but
That's
yeah,
what it was. Okay.
but it was, when you pulled it out, it glowed blue. I mean, not necessarily the same as this, but it gave you a light source when you pulled it out, like Sting did.
All right. Then I'm going to kind of slowly walk around the room and around the altar.
Okay. Gunther, you do not find any stonework traps, pits, or anything of that nature. Sir Fenfall, you make your way around the room. The closer you get to the slab of stone, and the slab of stone looks like it's not part of the room. It's like it was brought in from somewhere else. The stone itself looks the color is different. It's not part of the floor. It looks like it was brought in, carved from somewhere else, where you don't know. You look closer and you can kind of see these sort of red sort of waves in it, like it's like maybe it came through something that was red, or the stone itself is just, wherever they cut it from had red striations in it. But on top of it, you can see this silver sort of metallic thing laying on top of it. It's only about 6 foot tall, about the size of a regular human. Its face, its arms, and everything. It has hands and feet. It's got in the metal itself is made into what looks like like a loincloth sort of thing, but it has like a really just sort of smooth, non-specific face. Just it's a humanoid face. The ears are just kind of, there's no ears. There's just like little indentations where ears would be. Got a nose and a mouth, but again, they're just very subdued, not as pronounced as you would see like if somebody was trying to make a representation of a person.
I feel like I've seen an episode of X-Files like this before. I'm going to reach into my backpack. I'm going to pull out the hilt part of Bifrost.
Yeah, it's vibrating, and you kind of, as you move it nearer and further away from this thing laying on the slab, when you move it closer, it seems to vibrate more. When you pull it away, it vibrates less.
All right, I'm going to continue going around the room, down south and around the other side.
Yeah. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Watching.
Yeah.
You said there was a red stone in there?
The slab that the thing is laying on top of, it's kind of a gray with red sort of striations through it.
And is it more like a table, or is it just like a slab on like that goes to the ground?
It is 2.5 feet tall and long. It's long enough to hold something that's 6 feet long, so a little over 6 feet long.
Can I detect to see if it slides?
What was that question? John, what was that question?
I said, can I detect to see if it slides or if it shifts?
Sliding, shifting past it. Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. It'll take you a while to do that. While he's doing that, is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, can I sense any evil off of this?
Nope. None of it whatsoever. It seems, there's like, nothing there for you.
All right, once I do a full circle of it, I'll approach it.
Yeah.
Does my religion skill tell me anything?
No, it does not. And since Tim is not here, he will do what is it? Please tell me he's got spellcraft. There he does.
I like this follow feature.
Tim,
Seems to be working pretty good, actually.
yeah, Tim. So the religion was not informative, but Tim says this looks like some sort of. It looks similar to what would a process used to make golems or automatons, but it's not typical. There's something, it's not the same. He's not entirely sure what it is, but it's something similar to that. But he's not sure what it is. All right, so Finfall, you were doing something?
Yeah, I'm just going to continue. When I get around on the east side of it, I'll go ahead and approach it, but I just want to do a full circle.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way around. Other than what I've described, it looks the same.
All right, I'm going to start to approach it.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Can I make a religion check on it?
It doesn't give you anything useful. That's what Jalaman was doing.
All right. So am I next to it now? And
Yep. You're right next to it.
The hilt of Bifrost is just freaking out.
I wouldn't say freaking out, but it's 5'8" and stronger, and it's not just the hilt; it's all the pieces.
All the pieces, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I just want to look down at the figure and go, just say, hello?
You get no response.
Put the pieces on it. Take the pieces out. Put the pieces on it.
Well, that's one hell of a risk. I know. I know it's probably right, but okay.
Just the D&D Oscar.
You're not getting any sense of evil off it,
No, I'm not.
and the sword is obviously reacting to it. We don't know why, though.
And they did experiments in here, and I'm sure they did experiments not just on evil things.
Tim's, I don't know if you just heard it, but Tim did a check, and he said it's something similar to golem making, but different.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it. Nothing will probably happen. It might probably just sit there and vibrate for a little bit, but
I'm gonna set the hilt on the altar.
Okay. You set it on the altar. It seems to vibrate stronger the closer you bring it to the thing on the altar.
Okay, I'll take the rest of the pieces out of the backpack and put them on the altar.
Okay, they all seems to just be rattling on the altar. You can see that they're just kind of vibrating on the altar. And I say altar, it's a slab, not an altar, but
Yeah, the slab. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick up the hilt and try to touch the being with it.
when you do, it seems the hilts and the light seems to flicker. You can kind of see a slight where the eyes are kind of just round. They're not like eyelids or anything, but you can see like some kind of movement underneath whenever you do that.
But then nothing else.
Nope.
Okay. I'll pick up the pieces, put them back in the backpack. I want to keep holding the hilt, though.
Okay.
So wait, you touched the thing that's laying on the slab, and the light stemmed?
Almost like his eyes moved under where there would be eyes.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is weird. Check the rest of the room. See if there's anything on the walls. I'll keep an eye on this thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's spread out and search. Give it a good, thorough search.
I'm just keeping an eye on the entrance to make sure nothing sneaks up behind us.
Absolutely.
Tim and I will come search this side of the room.
It looks much like I've described. Looks the same. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. There are no markings on the walls. It looks like Tim says this is probably a lab at some point way in the past. This is theory.
All right, nothing in the glass or the paper that's been shredded up. We can check the desks. I know they fell apart, but we can look in those to see if there's any pages that we can read, papers that we can see, anything that might indicate what any of this is, besides a golem making thing.
Based on what Tim has said and what you guys have found, he kind of confirms what he said. It says it looks like this was some special form of some sort of creature. What its purpose was, he doesn't know. He knows that whatever it was, it didn't meet, it wasn't what they were trying to make, so they left it. Or just never came back to it. I mean, that's the suspicion here. You know that your pieces, the closer you get, they kind of seem to have a vibration when you move it near it, and they get less when you move away. It seemed the thing itself on the table reacted to when you touched the hilt to it.
I think you should go all in.
Now the weapon was made of a special.
Oh, like maybe the weapon was made here?
No, it wasn't made here. But we got the special metal, gave it to the dwarves, and then we went to this temple mount, and they made the sword for me.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is this all or part of that same metal that we got? But I can't remember what the metal.
Does look quite similar.
Yeah,
Snag
so
it.
this is that same metal stuff.
Snag.
What was that, Don?
I said snag it. Take it.
Well, it's like
big.
the size of a human being.
Yeah, it's very big. It would be extremely heavy if that's what it is.
But there seems to be some type of life in it. I'm going to take a chance and see if I can. Is there some? Okay, I'm going to nudge him, like to try to wake him up.
You push on it, and it feels like pushing a metal statue.
Oh, okay. And if I try to lift him, it's like lifting a 6-foot metal statue.
It's extremely heavy.
Okay. And that's what this thing is it's made of the same metal that my sword is made of.
Do you want to bust off its arm or something? Take it.
I don't know if we could bust anything off of this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Some spare parts.
I wish the journal notes would give us a better search capability.
I can't fix that. I actually looked into trying to change the way the search mechanics works, but that stuff is really deeply embedded in the document class, which is tied into everything. I started looking at it yesterday, and I was like, because what I really want to do is just basically break down every journal page into individual words and just have each individual word as a search filter, or not a search filter, but keywords that you could, whenever you do a search, it looks in those for that. But it's a complicated thing. I'm not proficient enough in the way they do things to do it, so can't fix that.
Yeah, because I've got all these search notes, and for me to type in, I mean, if they were searchable, I could like type in metal, and then it give me every one of my campaign notes that has the word metal in it. I'd love that. But
that would be my preferred way, yeah.
All right. Well, I don't think there's anything we could do here. I mean, that would be ideal to take that thing with us, but I'm thinking it's just made of the same metal that my sword is made of. All right. We may need to just leave, move on.
So what do you guys want to do? Don, you have anything you want to do?
No, I've already exhausted everything I was thinking of.
Bella?
The only thing I could think of would be to put all of the pieces on the metal thing and just see what happens, but that risks the sword. So that's probably not a good idea.
That's what I was thinking too. But the thing is, though, since it vibrates, that means that it's got a connection. So if you put all the pieces on there, it may draw them all together.
Or it may destroy the sword and give life to the golem or something. Something good could happen or something bad could happen.
Well, the thing is, I mean, it's useless as it is right now. I mean, what do you got to lose?
We think if we can get it back, we can probably have the dwarves put it back together.
Well,
Maybe.
But the thing is that the soul of the sword has been trying to find another vessel, and it was willing to use any other sword.
That's true.
So
But the soul of sword ends up going into this golem.
yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it?
Well, then you just have a 6-foot-long sword that fights for you.
Yeah, that walks around and beats up stuff for you.
All right, I'm gonna take the pieces of Bifrost, pull them out. I'm gonna set them on top of the statue.
Okay. All right.
Long ways.
Before we do that, let's take a 10-minute break so I can let the dog out. You pull out the pieces, kind of lay them along the side, and then start laying them on top of the guy. As you do, they all seem to just kind of wiggle while they're on top and vibrate. You kind of lay them out in like the sort of way they would have been had they not been shattered apart. And the light, as you put each piece on it, the light gets a little brighter and a little brighter, and then you put the last piece on. the eyes of the golem figure form eyelids and just snap open. And when it does, the hilt, the blade, all the pieces just kind of melt into the form. It turns and kind of sits on the edge and then stands up. And let's see, where is this? Bonk.
Yeah, I knew I'd lose those.
When you do, when the figure first stands up,
It says, "Find me a vessel."
no. It says, "You found me a vessel," and it's the female voice, and the face kind of takes on a feminine sort of look, but then it fades and turns back into this sort of figure you see, and it's silent.
So it did say, "You found me a vessel."
Yes,
Are the pieces gone?
yes, they melted into the body, or were absorbed by the body, I guess I should say. It wasn't hot for melting.
Right. I'm going to move a little bit. He's following me.
Doesn't say a word. You get no impression that there is any kind of sentience behind it, but it follows you. Its hands are at its side. It just kind of moves, follows you. And I'm gonna put Drog. I want to make Drog follow it instead of you, so that it stretches things out. Okay.
I told you got a 6-foot weapon.
Yeah, but it's not one I can wield.
Perfect, because
Hide behind it.
It's not in my nature to hide.
I'll hide behind it.
Okay.
There you go.
So if you had those little pieces in your inventory, you can delete them, by the way.
Yeah.
I only mention it because you are encumbered, it looks like.
Well, I think it was only set up like for £1, but I'll get rid of it.
Okay.
So now you have a walking claymore.
Yep, he is just following me.
Hold on a sec. Why isn't Drog following him? Try this again. All right, move and follow up a little bit. Couple of moves. Keep moving. A little more. Why isn't Drog following him? Hold on.
I don't see the statue.
You don't see this statue?
No, I don't see an icon for the statue. I also don't see Jason, but that's per usual.
Jason's invisible.
Yeah.
You see him,
Jason
right?
is right underneath. Okay. Yeah, I see.
I mean,
myself.
Yeah, the thing is not invisible or anything, so it should show up.
I was on top of it, and I was invisible, so maybe that was.
So Finfall moves south again. I just want to see if I can figure out why he's not following
Move south?
the NPC. Maybe he can't follow the NPC. Oh, nope, he is working. Okay, we're good. I just want to make sure he's following before you guys got out of there. So he's
Is
doing
he
what he's
under Gunthrood? The statue?
No, he's right to my left.
No, I don't see it. I'm going to read it.
He's right here. Yeah.
I don't see.
Are you using Chrome or are you using Firefox or what? Okay.
Chrome.
Do you have any like mods that are loaded extensions?
I do use ad block, but I have it turned off on this page.
Yeah, it shouldn't do anything. Let me know if it shows up after you reload. I mean, there is some client side sort of stuff that goes on, so it may be that, but
Should I reload as well? Because I don't see it either.
we'll wait until Carlos says whether he can see it or not. Because I mean, if Sir Finfall can see it, you guys should all be able to see it, because it shouldn't be one or the other. It's not like there's nothing special about it. It's just a thing.
It's loading.
He looks a little bit like a monk.
Yeah, it was the only sort of bland token I could find.
Looks like a Mr. Clean.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it is. It looks like just well, did you reload?
I'll try.
Yeah, if you reload, it'll probably work. I don't know why that did that. I mean, it could be some kind of connectivity thing, but I don't know. I will say it looks like a silver sort of, almost like the Silver Surfer, other than it has like this pretense of a metal loincloth. That's it. There's nothing to it other than that. He's not riding a surfboard either. Looks like he's made of mercury. I mean, as he moves, the metal moves.
1000?
No, that's a little too exact, precise. You know, it's not that. It's more of a less like who is it? The deep DS9 guy, Otto. What was his name? What was
Like
this
I
guy's
said, he
name?
looks like a
The
D&D
shapeshifter.
Oscar.
The security chief guy, yeah.
Shapeshifter, yeah. I mean, it's kind of just, you can tell it's humanoid, and you can tell it's basically human, other than it has no ears. But it's just kind of a face of a person. But everything is just really rounded and smooth. It's not precise, but it seems to not have a problem moving around or over things. It it seems to follow Sir Finfall, and if he moves around something or ducks behind something, it kind of moves as if it has some intelligence behind
stand
it.
in the corner. Will it stand in the corner?
I haven't tried that yet, but for the sake of moving the adventure along, I think we should probably head out and go south.
Cool. It might be fun to put the cursed boots on it. That might be fun.
I'm interested to get into some kind of combat and see what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Drog is hung up.
Yeah, there he is.
You need to take extra wide corners.
Hey,
All right.
your own personal Jarvis.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Other than he doesn't talk. You guys have... Hold on a sec. Let me see. You guys have been this way before? There are markings on the walls on either side here. So Finfall, you can see the end of the tunnel itself, the cavern, but you don't see anything in it.
Okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm looking for another set of doors.
Go for it. Sir Finfall has a mission.
And I'm just following Jason. He's been sticking ahead of us.
Jason, you see a set of doors to the southeast from where you're at, but they look like the doors opened. Yep, and you've been there before.
Hey, instead of going through those doors, let's just keep going south around this way.
Okay, yeah.
From here, you recognize this area right where Jason is. You see markings here. This is where you fought the bug-looking guys. To the east, they look like this.
The Chasme demons or whatever they were.
Yep, those things.
Yeah. Jason, I think it's going to be a dead end down there. Okay.
I love this follow thing. Oh my god. I don't have to deal with them.
Is this another door?
The one to the northeast from where Jason is, yes. And you guys have been through it before. Door's open.
What about the one where I am?
That is not a door. That is back to the Chasman cave.
Yeah, straight up from where Finfall is, up and to the right, there's a door up there.
It's been open, though.
Yeah, it's been open.
Keep going around.
And from there, Jason, you see another set of doors right here.
That are not open.
That are closed and shut.
No chalk marks or anything?
No chalk marks. Looks like this.
We have to stay out.
I found something.
Okay, so this might be the last one, or it might not be. But if it is the last one, could be a big fight.
Now, and if we get teleported, then we're missing something when it comes to these doors about how to turn that crap off.
Yeah.
All right, let's try to open it. It took 4 of us to open this thing and about all our strength rolls that we
See if your golem can do it.
Okay, I look at the silver figure and I say, can you open the door for us?
It says nothing.
Okay, all right, so much for that. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
Drogue strong?
Drogue has some strength, for sure. So between
Drogue... a little stronger, too.
Drogue and Sir Finfall and anybody else that can help, it'll take about 4 of you, and the whole time, the silver sort of guy is just kind of in the back, just watching. Not even watching. You can't. I mean, whenever I said it had, its eyes open, that's gone. It's just like a silver face with, eyes. There's orbs where the eyes are, but there's no eyelids or anything.
Wow.
And you don't need to make a strength check, Gunther. It just takes all 4 of you guys.
Well, I failed, so.
Yeah, it doesn't take a strength. It just requires 4 people. You open it up.
Lift me on.
All right.
You can see the
Are
door.
there any Are there any levers, inscriptions, anything that looks like buttons around the door or the walls where we're looking at? Because I'm getting tired of being teleported places.
I am going to make some chalk marks.
You don't see anything. No levers, no buttons, no nothing. Beyond the iron doors, see a corridor with walls of red marble. A thick black carpet runs the entryway to the ebon door at the end, way down here. The arch ceiling is black marble shot through with bands of scarlet. The walls and the floor are polished and dust-free. From the entrance, you can see the gleam of silver hinges, studs, and rings set in the far door. A dim red glow seems to come from the ceiling and pervades the entire passageway. All right, first question was from Don. What was that?
So the picture that I got of the door that we need to go through, whenever I did my check, is there any difference between that and all the other doors that we've seen?
No, they all look exactly the same. So second question was from Sir Finfall. What was your question?
Okay. So does the hallway look exactly the same as all the other ones that we've been?
Yep.
All right. Guys, I want to try something different. Don't step on the carpet going down the center. Let's just walk around the edges of it.
I turned into a bird and flew into one, and it still teleported us.
It still teleported you. God, that's right. Okay, I'm trying to find anything. All right. Oh, Jason just went ahead and stepped in there. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm staying off the carpet.
Okay. Did anything happen to Jason?
You can't see him from where you're at. He's around the corner.
I can. I can see him.
But he's around the corner, man.
All right.
No, he looks. You can see him moving ahead stealthily. You can see him just tiptoeing along the edge of the carpet. Looks like he's trying to move quietly.
All right, that's what I'm going to do. Stay off the carpet and walk in.
The silver being, not aware of its environment or anything, is just tromping right down the middle of the carpet.
That stupid thing. Okay, all right. No, I don't say that to it. I don't think it. That's mean-spirited of me. Okay.
Did the rest of these that we went through, did they have a red light coming from the ceiling?
Yes. It's exactly the same as all the rest.
Right,
Finfall, you make it to the end of the door, end of the hallway. You see the door as I described before. Let's see. Silver hinges, studs, and a ring in the far door.
You mean to tell me that this one hallway won't teleport, and it took us all this time just to find this one?
Maybe it was always going to be the last one.
Maybe.
Let's just tell ourselves that. It's always going to be the last one.
Okay. It was always going to be the last one. Okay. Thanks. You guys are better than a therapist. All right. I appreciate that. Okay. Where's our rogue?
I can never see the guy, so I don't know.
I can't see him either.
I usually can. He's gone. Where, Jason?
I'm gone.
Are you underneath somebody, man? You're hiding? Did you run away?
Oh, I was underneath the stupid golem guy, or whatever he is.
There he is. Now he's under somebody else again, too. Okay.
Okay, now I'm not.
All right. Now I see you. All right. You want to check the door out? We're fixing to go through this thing. Is everybody ready? We're all healed up.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think I'm down 3 hit points, but
Jason spends 10 minutes looking over the door, examining every inch of it. Finds no traps. Doesn't even look like it's got a lock or anything on it. Just has a ring in the middle to pull it open.
Mr. Cooper's here. Yay, just in time.
we didn't get teleported.
All right, we got through.
Let me put him on the map.
All right, can I fill him in on the golem thing here?
You can do that, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we found this room. we found this room that was glowing blue, and there was a slab of stone in the middle of it, and it looked like some silver figure on top of it. The pieces of my old sword, Bifrost, started to vibrate. And so we were kind of guessing that the pieces of my sword were made of the same metal that this thing was made out of. And apparently they were trying to make some type of golems, but it failed in this room. I took and put the pieces of the sword on top of this figure that was lying on the slab. It absorbed my sword. Then it sat up and looked at me. And the female voice that I've been hearing in my dreams all these times said, "You found me a vessel." And this thing has been following us since
And
then.
now the Silver Surfer is following us everywhere.
Sweet, you got a henchman. All right.
I don't know what this means, but I'm excited to
It
see.
doesn't
what
follow
happens.
orders very well.
No, it doesn't. So I'm excited to see what happens in combat. But I am still without a sword that I'm proficient in. So,
And I'm just guessing that there's going to be a really nasty fight on the other side of this door.
yeah,
You got a
found
metal
this hallway.
golem, so that's nice.
Yeah, but I want a sword. So,
You know,
all right.
like I said, you sacrificed a sword for a 6-foot Jarvis.
Where's that other magic sword that we had? The other magic broadsword.
It's in
The
my
dark one?
backpack.
Let me have it. Give it to me.
What are you gonna do now?
He can use it. Now
I
that
can use
the other one isn't fighting for it, he can use it maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if I got a
all right,
broadsword, I've
all
got
right,
2 attacks per round. Let me have it.
All right.
Do you want me to move it for you, or do you guys want to do the trade yourselves?
Oh, if you can move it, that'd probably be a lot easier.
I can do it.
I'd sell it to him.
It's the one that's in my backpack.
Yeah, I've moved it.
All right.
I'd still
So,
sell it to him.
Mike,
He already has all my money in his bag of holding. So
when he hands me the broadsword, am I able to hold it?
Yes.
It doesn't complain.
No, you don't hear anything in your head anymore.
Okay. I need to set it as the proficient weapon.
Yeah, go to your proficiencies and then edit your weapon expertise. You also want to edit your broadsword proficiency as well. Both of them, and make sure that the thing that's in your inventory is added to each of them.
Hopefully it's not a cursed sort of dancing.
God, I hope not. I will be dropping it. Although, I mean, I used it in that battle.
You tried to use it.
Or a sword of fencing.
It's
Hey,
not allowing me to apply it to my broadsword proficiency. It did to the weapon expertise, but not the broadsword.
Um,
Do I need
you
to
just
add?
you just need to apply to.
Yeah, it's not. The add button's not working for me.
Add button. It's just a little plus. You click the plus.
Yeah, that's
to
what,
add
that's what I'm clicking, and it's not doing it.
What? Do you see any like red in your F12 console? Because for me, it's just immediate. I can immediately add it.
Oh, wait, it finally came up. I closed it and brought it back up again, and it was there. Okay.
Okay, that's weird. I'll have to
Hey,
look at that.
Mike Kilgorith had recovered that dagger +1 out of the chest, but I never put it in my.
I tell you what, if this thing is going to follow me around for the rest of my career, we're going to have to get it some clothes.
is
that
it
could be
indecent?
Yeah.
Where's what slightly looks like a loincloth is what the description was.
Let's get it a kilt.
I say we get it a suit of armor.
Oh, and then like with a full helmet, so then people think maybe it's
Yeah. Put
Like
it
a
in
full plate set.
They think
Yeah.
it's just like
put
a
him in some
mute
leather armor.
a mute knight.
He took a vow of silence.
Okay,
Right.
so we're in the room, and we're getting ready to go. Yeah.
Getting ready to go in. Think this is going to be the big fight. Are we ready?
I don't see Kilgorith on the map. Is he?
I see him.
He's just to the left of Tim.
Yep. South of Drog.
All right. How do I switch the focus from Drog to him?
Lasso on empty space.
Right now, your main character is set to Kilgareth. If you look at the bottom left, you can see who your main character is. If you want to, bring up his HUD or double click on the token, it'll bring up his character sheet. That's what you're trying to do.
I have his character sheet up. I just don't see him on the map, and everybody else does.
That I can't explain. Maybe you need to reload.
Next to Tim.
Yeah, you're right here. Everybody else can see you.
You need to. Did you take that follow off of Drog?
Probably not. I don't see Drog. He's probably underneath somebody now.
Drog is to the right of.
Yeah, I see him. He's moving around.
All right, now I got them both. All right, I'm good.
All right. Let's open the door.
You gonna pull the handle on the door?
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach up, grab that handle. Watch, it'll teleport me as soon as I touch it. I'm gonna grab the ring and I'm gonna pull on that door.
You do it. The door opens. You guys open the door, and you see just immediately in front of the door, all you can see is this small little platform with this sort of screen in front of it. You can't really see anything until you kind of step on it. It's not big enough for more than about two of you. You can't see, from where you're at. You can't see around it other than you look up. It's around. The entire, ceiling is round. You look kind of off the edge. Everything is round. Like the entire room is round. There's no flat place that you can see other than the platform. And so like Sir Finfall, you can see off to the left here. You can see another platform that is off to the side over there on the west.
Did you switch maps?
Yeah, but you guys. I didn't activate it. I'll activate it. Now, the only people that will be able to see probably are going to be Sir Finfall and Jason, because I think those are the two that were in front.
Give it a second, it's loading.
I do not own any token with vision in this scene.
Yeah, you won't be able to see anything until they make space for you, and I will pull you into the room.
I don't see. Yeah,
Give it a second.
Now, but
give it a sec.
It popped up.
Just move a tiny bit.
Yeah, you moved up. Don't move up. No. You don't move because that's off. That falls off the ledge. You can't move past that thing right in front of you.
I've gone blind.
So you got some options. You got this sort of screen in front of you. It looks like it's just sort of thing that's stretched across in front of. And then can you see off to the west?
Yeah, can you go ahead and reset the fog of war because it
messed it up? Yeah,
I messed it up when I stepped forward. So I apologize for that, and I want you to.
That's all right.
I want to be.
I'll hit the pause so you can't move until you ask me.
All right. Yeah. All right. Now, okay.
So I don't know. Let me clear up some of this wall. I think I did this. Let me move this a little bit on either side. There we go.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's a little better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you can kind of see off. So you look up and the ceiling is completely round. You kind of look down at the bottom. You can see that the floor just kind of, there's not a flat place anywhere in the area that you're looking in. And let me kind of mess around with the walls on the other side too.
To the left, is that a drop?
Yeah. You're on a platform right where you're at. Like off that edge right there, that's off down. You'll jump down and roll down to whatever is like I said, the room is like a sphere. It's not flat, it's a round thing. Just imagine those whiskey ice cubes, and that's the shape of this room. The only thing that's flat in here is where you're standing, and the little things off to the left and the right that you can see that have the similar sort of, you can see doors. In fact, you can see a door on this side and a door on this side that look just like the door that you two have stepped through.
Okay, so those are other platforms from the other rooms.
Yeah, you suspect they're probably doors from the other entryways that you guys didn't get through.
Okay. So there's a screen in front of us. What is that screen made of?
It just looks like, some sort of fancy wood and gold and got a mesh thing that's just, you can't see through it.
Okay, so I look over at Jason and I ask him, I said, can you see around the screen? Because it looks like the platform has more room on his side from the screen.
No, I can't see around the screen.
Okay, if he were to step a little bit to the right, would he step off the platform?
You got both can peek around it and see. Okay. The screen itself is not of any kind of serious, sort of material, or it's not like made of steel and bolted to the floor and you can't move it sort of thing. It's like a screen that's in your room that kind of blocks, the view while somebody's getting dressed.
So can I fold it up and lay it down?
You could do that, or you could kick it down. You could do whatever you want.
Well, I don't want to be mean yet. So let me go ahead and fold it up and lay it down.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove the vision blocking. And that should allow you to see the room. And again, you can see the entire area is spherical. There's not really a flat space. The only flat space now that you can see is probably the slab down below. And I'm going to show you now a image of the room. This is one of the few images of this adventure that I really think looks good. And that's what you see laying at the center of this. You can see this lantern glowing above this figure, laying in this sort of scale plate armor. Has this broadsword laying across her chest. She's grasping it. It looks like, some body, not a rotten corpse, just kind of laying there.
All right, all I heard was broadsword.
All I heard was lantern.
I heard the whole thing.
And you can see in that image, you can see those little things at the top left and top right. Those are kind of what you guys came into.
Or we're standing on.
Yeah, you're standing on those.
Right.
All right, so I pulled up and I'm going to repeat the phrase that was on the doors. And I'm going to do this out loud so that everybody behind me can hear.
Okay.
But Igvil's treasure rests within her curse on any who disturb it. Seek no further to steal it, nor to free she who is imprisoned here. For a fate worse than death is sure to come to those fools who violate this circumscribed place.
We just found she who is imprisoned. I'm pretty sure.
But I want her broadsword. Okay.
And I want her lantern.
I have
we came for the lantern. The lantern's hanging above her, I bet. Oh,
it is.
So if we take the lantern.
Go ahead, finish. So let me. There is a long description for this room, and I can read it or try to paraphrase it as best I can, if you guys would like. I've kind of described it as I think it would be, just. But if you guys want me to kind of read what was written, this is by Mr. Gygax. So, would you prefer that?
Oh, I'd love it.
Yeah. So, when you drop the screen, you kind of move it out of the way. This is what you see. The room beyond beyond the door is brightly lit. You step through the door onto a ledge of green serpentine stone. A decorative open work screen stands at the edge of the ledge. You see that other doors open onto ledges like the one which you stand, each with its own screen. The chamber is spherical, and the doors and ledges are symmetrically aligned along the equator of the sphere. The upper hemisphere forms a dome of lapis lazuli. I don't know how you say that correctly.
Lapis lazuli.
Yeah, there you go. As dark as the night sky at the top, as pale as a twilight horizon at the equator. The lower hemisphere is of serpentine, pale green at the equator, deep green at the bottom of the bowl. The sides of the spheres are perfectly smooth and look as if they cannot be climbed or walked upon. Your screen is carved of some rare wood inlaid with ivory and mother of pearl. There are openings in its intricate carvings. You can see a jeweled lantern on a golden chain hanging from the center of the dome. Within the lantern, steady amber flame burns. Within the lantern, a steady amber flame burns. Its light is magnified by crystal lenses set into the frame of the lantern. It looks a lot like the thing that you guys had picked up, the sort of blueprint that you guys found earlier.
The Tron we found, yeah.
Yeah, only the thing within it doesn't look like it's the same. It doesn't look like the heartstone that you guys picked up. It looks like a different sort of stone. The warm, comforting light from the lantern makes the very air seem to dance with motes of sunlight and moonlight combined. The lantern hangs above a broad stone dais. Atop the dais is a block of rose-colored marble, 6 foot long, 3 feet wide, and 3 feet high, much the same shape and size of the slab that the silver being was on. On the dais, surrounding the marble block, are small carpets. A pair of beautifully fashioned Okay, hold on. A pair of beautifully fashioned stands upon which rest rare porcelain vessels. At the foot of the marble block is a low table with a crystal bowl filled with rainbow gems. At the head of the block is a silver tripod with a small brazier which emits a tiny plume of sweet-smelling smoke. Atop the marble block is a slab of white alabaster inlaid with golden sigils, stars, and strange symbols. A woman sleeps on the alabaster slab. The sleeping maiden is armored from toe to neck in a golden chased plate mail. A long broadsword is atop her body. It's quillions? I don't know what quillions are. It's quillions below. Oh, okay, I'm gonna skip that part. It's it's pointing near her feet. The woman's gauntleted hands are crossed over the sword's pommel. Her face pale seems composed. Her lips bright red. Her hair raven-hued. Tresses are lustrous. A helmet with plumes as black as the maiden's hair rests on the slab just above her head. Yeah, that was pretty long.
Pretty accurate description of the picture we're looking at.
Yeah, it is. It is. They did whoever did the artwork did a really good job.
That gave me goosebumps. Okay.
So that's what you see.
All right.
Give her a smooch, Finfall.
Yeah. Now we need to figure out a way to get down.
How far is it? Yeah.
How far? Yeah, that's a good question. How far is it down to like the bottom of the circle? And then when you get down there, how far of a climb would it be to get up on that flat portion where the dais is?
So the room is completely round. The only flat part is where you see that the slab where she is. So the drop is probably, let's see, they give an actual, it's probably 15-20 feet.
Okay.
And the whole time, I mean, if you came off of the ledge that you're on, you would basically just slide down on your ass, like sliding down the side of a mountain to get to the to the edge of this thing right here.
The bottom of the sphere?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
But on a flat platform. So I know.
Yeah, the only flat platform is where she's at. So.
Okay.
I can share an image.
My only concern right now is that if I was to slide down there, or all of us were to slide down there, how do we get back up?
I can tie. I have rope. We can tie a rope.
Yes.
Up here.
Exactly.
To the wall or the door or something. Maybe we should probably do two.
Is there something up there to tie it to?
Not inside the chamber itself, no.
What about just on the other side of the door we came through? Or the door itself?
You can certainly tie it to the door itself, yeah.
Right, I've got 50 feet of silk rope that we can.
As do I. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys see the image?
Yep.
Okay.
You can tie it to that ring that's on the door.
Grog also has
Perfect.
a hook. If that...
Now the ring sounds like a great idea. So.
Other than the fact it'll pull the door closed whenever you use it, but yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll find something else to tie it to, like the hinge of the door or something.
Yeah, I was thinking hinges.
Or the grappling hook. Somebody suggested a grappling hook. I mean, you can almost put the rope through the hinge part of the door with the grappling hook on the other side. And that way.
I have another question. The lantern, I know you want the sword, but the lantern, could we just somehow grab the lantern and pull it to us? Is the chain long enough?
It is well out of your reach to get to it from where you're at.
What if we shot an arrow that had a rope tied to it?
What are you going to
snag the rope on the lantern, and then could we pull the lantern to us? Is there enough chain?
I'm more wondering how you plan to shoot an arrow at a lantern and snag it. How do you
So if you go back to that picture, the top part of the lantern is a loop.
Oh, the big ring at the top. I see what you're saying. So I shoot it through it and try to pull it in. You don't know. You look in. You're kind of seeing he's laid down the screen so you can see into it. But you don't see. You're not sure. I mean, based on geometry, you don't think it's going to get close enough
Not
to
quite
the.
enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guarantee once we grab that lantern, I bet you this girl's going to wake up.
Oh, for sure. For sure. But maybe it'd be better to fight up here than down there. I don't know. Well, I think we're going to end up fighting her anyway. So.
Oh, yeah, we're going to fight her. Yeah, so let's figure out a way to tie that rope off and then use that to get down to the bottom. Now, when we're down at the bottom and we're walking along the bottom part of the sphere, are we going to be able to get up on the platform that she's on?
I mean, it looks flat, on the, right around where the slab is and stuff.
Okay, so it's
The only flat piece is this square thing where, that the slab is on. Everything else is round to that point. Yeah.
We could
Okay.
try grappling the rope with the lantern and pulling it over.
I can't hear Coop. Can you turn yourself up? You are really quiet.
I think he was suggesting using the grappling hook to try to grapple.
Okay.
The
Is
chain
that better
over.
or no?
That is better.
That's yeah, much better. Thank you.
Okay, so can we put the grappling hook on a rope and then throw it and try to snag the line and pull the lantern over? And I guess I'm playing off that idea.
That's pretty much what I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah, if we disturb the lantern, is that going to provoke the...
Almost for certain.
But what are the chances of breaking the lantern with the grappling hook?
Don't know how fragile it is. Yeah.
And plus, he did say that it didn't look as if we could pull it close enough to us to be able to get it.
Yep. He said there probably wasn't enough chain to pull it over to us.
I think we're just going to have to go down there.
So, Mike,
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing nothing but black. Are we supposed to be looking at...
Nope. Only people that can actively see are right now are Sir Finfall and Jason, then, because there's only enough room for like 2 people on the platform. So I did share I shared the image just so you guys could have an idea based on their. I mean, you can kind of peek behind them and see that, and that's why I did that. But you can't actively kind of make visual decisions based on that.
So let's hook the rope up, get down there so that everybody can come in.
Let's hook up 2 ropes.
All right.
2 people at a time go down.
Well, Drog is proficient in rope use, so he'd be happy to
So am I.
knots off. Yeah.
Good. We've got 2 ropes. Let's go.
All right, you guys tie up 2 ropes. You kind of tie them around just the door frame, or I say door frame, around the door itself near the hinges, not the ring. So it won't affect the door itself, but you guys should have plenty of space to tie it off. Who is doing what after that?
I will go down first on the left.
Maybe leave the wizards up here.
Smart idea.
I'll go down the other side on the rope.
And then I guess like we do have, for big hitters, we got like fireball and we got wall of ice now. So
Oh, you use fireball.
Maybe-
I'm going to run like a sissy.
oh yeah, no, I mean if we're gonna use fireball, we should use it right now. But I don't know, maybe like I don't know. Just
I think fireball.
watch out.
right now. Yeah, there's too much down there.
Yeah, and the sphere's gonna bunch us up. Like that's why the room is like this, I think. So we can't get far away once we're down.
And I have something to protect you from that fireball, Finfall.
Yeah, I'm still going to be scared.
Anybody want to cast bless or anything? I don't have anything like that, but
I don't have bless, but I got resist fire.
Hey, who was it that cast that strength thing on me?
Kilgrith has that. He was thinking about putting it on Drog.
Okay, go for it.
What's Finfall's strength?
I'm 1837, so I'm okay.
Okay. Drog is 1815, so it's kind of the same either way, I think.
Yeah, cast it on Drog. Perfect, but cast it.
Okay, so Mike,
So
I can't see him, so.
yeah, so Sir Finfall, you said you're going to go off the ledge, right, and start climbing down.
Yeah,
and I
let's
believe
start
Jason
going
said
down.
the same. All right, so Sir Finfall, give
Correct.
me a strength check, and you can do it out in the open. Jason, you don't need to make one. You make it down to there. The floor is not flat. You basically are sitting on your ass, sliding down when you get to that point. Sir Finfall, the same. You get down to below the platform, and you start sliding towards the center. When you two come down, who are the next two people who want to come in?
I'll go.
So we'll have
Too.
Jolliman and then Gunthed.
Yeah.
Put Gunthed there. So you two should now be able to see your characters on the map.
Yep.
I'm gonna move Sir Finfall over a smidge. And yes, it is paused, just because I'm trying to move you guys because this room is special. But Sir Finfall, when you and Jason come down to the bottom, you guys can see that the figure on the table begins to move. And
Snap.
she kind of moves her hand across her eyes like she's just like, oh, what is going on? And she turns and sits up. I'm going to put this token on the map. She looks at Sir Finfall, and let's see. She passes her hand across her brow as if she's coming out of a sleep or something. She's blinking, kind of like taking in what's going on. And she looks at Sir Finfall. She smiles. She looks happy to see you. Let me see.
What's Silver Surfer doing, by the way?
Silver Surfer is standing beside Sir Finfall. Hold on a second. I need to do something.
I'm not going to get in his way. Silver Surfer's way.
Oh.
So does this?
Hold on a second. I'm taking care of some stuff real quick.
She's probably happy because she thinks we're going to let her go.
We probably just did let her go. Like we broke whatever spell was keeping her here.
Tilt one back with me.
So I moved us into another channel, Sir Finfall. When she looks into your eyes, you feel as though she is someone that needs protected. You don't feel any ill will from her. You think that she seems to have been imprisoned here against her will, and you need to protect her.
Okay. I don't feel any evil off of her.
You're not doing detect evil, and you have no desire to do that, but you feel as though that she is safe, a person that you would like to protect and defend against the evils of the world. And I will leave it at...
Yeah, so basically this is something I got to play out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mechanically, you are charmed.
Okay. All right.
So, I rolled this privately, but I can show you later. But I rolled your save, and it was a 3, which is a fail.
Okay, so basically I have to do everything I can to protect her.
Within reason. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to beat up on your party, but you can try to stop them or convince them otherwise to stop what they're doing. So, they're still your friends, but you basically consider her one of your, allies now as well. Okay. And you don't necessarily need to make it out of character. As she is a female and you're a male, and back in sort of Cavalier days, it was your job to protect them, sort of thing. So if you want to go that route, you can.
Okay. All right.
I'll move us back.
I
Back with me, dog.
All right, I'm back.
I use is the son. I suspect this might be one of the 2 daughters.
And Jason.
I'm still betting on demon.
Jason. Let me see. One sec. Okay. She looks at you and looks at Sir Finfall. She seems to see right where you're at. She kind of smiles and kind of nods at you. And she seems to be kind of stumbling and kind of struggling to stand up. And she does. She kind of uses her sword, kind of as a brace. And that's where she is at. And then Jolliman and Gunther, you guys can see what has passed. What has happened. So, what do you two want to do?
Where is Silver Surfer? Is he in front of me or behind me?
I can put him on the map so you can. Silver Surfer. I may change this thing. He's just right there.
We can call him Mr. Clean if you want, but I kind of like Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Is the rope that Finfall climbed down, is it still there?
Yep. He looks like he's on his can. Looks like he's kind of sliding still towards the center of the room. And if you could see Jason, he's a little more adept at moving along slippery surfaces, but you guys can't
As
see
a
him.
healer, I got a touch to heal, so I'm going down there.
You're gonna climb.
Same. I'm going to climb down as well.
Okay. And she looks at each of you and she's smiling. It's just like, oh, I'm so grateful you guys are coming, protecting me. Let's see. Who are the next two that want to go down after these two? Or who are the next two that want to move into the room? I'll move.
I think Drogue better get in here.
Yeah, Drogue is always easier to get on the front line.
So it'll be draw.
Make sure that I get strength cast on him for you.
So let me put Kilgareth and Drogue both up there, and then you can do your spell casting. So remember, you're going to need to manually roll this because it doesn't deal with percentile. I hate percentile strength. It's a nightmare to code around. You've got Dwarven ability adjust. What's this? It's con. All right. Go ahead and cast and put the thing on him, and then I want you to roll. It's like a D8, right? That you roll.
Yes, I'm looking.
And it's going to be not.
D8.
Yeah,
it's 10% per whatever.
Yeah. So roll that manually out in the open. Just /roll 1d8. Oh man, so 10.
Okay, so it goes up 10%. I mean.
Yeah, you're at 1825. Does that sound right?
It did nothing. So well.
Okay. And so you two are there. I need to do some things. Hold on a second. Sorry, this is things I need to deal with. Do they or don't they? Can I remember?
It's a succubus. It's got to be. She's gonna charm us all.
Did I hear dice roll?
Yeah,
you did.
I didn't see anything. I know when I hear it and I don't see it. Yeah.
And then Gunthred. All right. And I need to do this.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right, I've moved this off to another channel. I kind of wished I'd waited till I'd done this for everybody, but so when she looks at you, you feel like this connection to her, like she is some person that you trust. You feel like she is
like
a
she's
dear
a succubus. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you feel like she is a dear friend, and you feel like you're releasing her from her imprisonment where she was falsely imprisoned, and that sort of thing. Now you will need to protect her from other people that may be attempting to attack her or do other things. Now, keep in mind that, consider her like, say, if Sir Finfall was getting attacked, that's how you would defend him. Or vice versa, if he was attacking her, you would try to stop him from, hitting her or somebody else. Somebody you don't want to hurt either one of them, but you got to stop whatever's going on. That sort of thing.
Okay.
All right, I'll move us back.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right, I'm back. All right, so Gunthred and Jolliman, both of you guys need to give me dexterity checks, please.
Is this for going down the rope?
No, you're down the rope. You're down the rope already. The floor is smooth and not easy to stand on. Basically, I just need to see if you fall down or not. So you managed to stay with, basically you're doing like a Gunthred doesn't make it, but Jolliman, you are able to hold your hands, on either side of you and kind of slide down and make your way down to where Jolliman is and get to the edge of the platform. On the other hand, our boy goes prone and kind of slides off over to here. And this guy doesn't seem to have a problem maneuvering around, and he moves right next to the Finfall. And so, Drog and Stormwind, what do both of you guys want to do?
They're taking the rope down.
All right. I'm gonna put you there. Who else is left that needs to move into the room? Was there anybody else?
Tim
Tim
would like to put invisibility on himself real fast.
You won't be able to do that when you go down. You can't really cast spells while you're sliding around.
Well, I mean after he got down.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. When you're on the floor, you're just sliding nonstop. You're not.
Yeah.
There's no stop until you get to the center.
Okay, that's fine.
So I need to do this real quick.
So I look like a dwarven seal.
Yeah, you're just kind of rolling around, and it looks pretty normal for a dwarf. 1 second. Let me take care of some other things. Please show me I've got the. So I need to.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right, I moved us into another room. Your dwarf feels when he's sliding down, he's kind of looking at the figure that's standing there, and she's kind of smiling and happy to see you. You feel like this wash of just friendship and loyalty, come across you. But as it does, the axe that you hold, I think it's let's see.
Yeah, the one with the skull face. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. You feel like this shock come through you, and it snaps you out of whatever it was that was going on, and you're back to normal. Kilgreth completely was oblivious to whatever happened. So, but I just wanted to tell you that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I will take us back.
Tilt
back into
one
a
back
sword.
with me, dog.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a wild guess. I'm thinking that maybe he might be the weapon that gets rid of her.
Alrighty.
Maybe.
So we're back, and let's see. He is prone. Let me. Where's that button? There we go. Some buttons. Never can find these stupid things. Alrighty. So Jason, you've kind of watched all these guys slip and slide around, looking like buffoons. What do you want to do? You've got a round to do something. What do you want to do? You're kind of stabilized where you're at.
Well, she can see me, obviously, but she's not just staring at me, is she?
No, she's kind of smiling and kind of moving to get a better stance off of the platform. She looked like she was not having an easy time of standing up whenever she first got up.
I'll move closer to the platform, up to the edge of the platform, if I can manage.
Yeah, it's easy for you to move about. So you want to be there, or you want to be next to Finfall?
No, I think that's good right there. Thank you.
All right. I think everybody is in the room, so I'm going to pause. Don't move around unless you ask. We'll start all that. So whenever you get to this point, she has moved to here. Actually, off of that thing. She's got her sword in her, in her hand, basically just holding it. Kind of looks like she's using it as like a sort of brace. And she's, looking at all of you, smiling and happy to see you. But when she turns and looks at Gunthrid, with him kind of flailing on the ground, you can see kind of this sort of twitch come across the side of her face, kind of like Data, or not Data, Lore in one of those. You can kind of see this little thing on the side of her face, and her sword just kind of flies into her hand, and she moves immediately to him. I need Gunthrid, give me a D10, please. And you won above a 3.
Damn, Gunthrid, what'd you do?
And it's not a 3. So she is going to get a single swing at Gunthrid before combat starts. And that is a hit. Let's see. Gunthrid, I think you need... Do you not see that? Oh, I see why you don't see it, because I have... Let me make that visible. There you go. I need you to... Where is it? Actually, I think I can make you do it. Target. I need you to make a save versus paralyzation. Yeah, save versus paralyzation. You can use the HUD for that. No, you can't, actually. You need to do it from the character sheet under attributes. And you make it. When the sword strikes you, it does damage, and I want to go ahead and do that. The sword hits you, strikes hard. And when it hits you, you feel a massive sort of burn as it hits you, and a flash of light, and you feel like your muscles just kind of clench up, like something was forcing your muscles to just seize up and stop moving. But you managed to fight it off with your the strength of your dwarven bloodline. And now we will put everybody into combat. I've got everybody. He is not in combat. I think I also fixed all the rolling stuff. Shouldn't be a problem anymore. Also, something else I added. If you notice on your HUDs, you should see some new things. You'll see there is a couple of icons. When it's a green dice, that means you can roll basic initiative using that, or you can click on your weapon or your spell to roll initiative. The hourglass will appear when it's your turn. That means you can delay your turn, kind of like the way it was from the combat tracker. And then the little red sort of triangle that's facing to the right, that means you hit that when your turn is done, when you're done with your turn. So, alrighty. So it looks like, Tim, we got it. What is, oh, I didn't do Tim. Hold on. I got to do something with Tim. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but hold on a sec.
The Drog and Kilgariff need to slide up to the square before they can do it.
But at this point, that's where you're at is where you're at.
Okay, they're just kind of sliding down the side of the dome, right?
Okay. So that is done. And why it didn't mess up anybody's initiative, even though he is there. I'm gonna put Tim back here. Tim is like, she's attacking my friend. I'm going to launch magic missiles at her. So that's what Tim's going to do. And I believe he gets 4. And he launches 4 missiles and they all hit her and seem to cause her great distress. Gunthrid is prone. You see this person standing in front of you with glowing red eyes and a anger towards you for something you don't understand. You can't cast spells while you're laying on the ground. You need to stand up to cast spells.
Yeah, is it possible to turn undead while on the ground?
Sure, I'll let you try.
Yeah, I'm thinking if it's,
Turn undead,
showing the
huh?
holy symbol and saying some stuff, makes sense.
I thought it was a demon.
So what you need to do is, let's see, there's tables. I've got tables for tables. It's in the core. It's in the
Need your DM screen.
I could, I probably could use that. I've got a DM screen thing already set up. I just don't use it that much. Do I have turntables?
Chapter...
No. I actually have a DM screen within
Table 61 in the handbook.
Yeah, I've also got it in here. I just need to get to it. I was not expecting somebody to try to use Turn Undead. So roll tables.
I just don't know what I need to roll. There's no button.
What are you? What level of priest are you?
I'm a 7th level.
Or 7th level. Alrighty. So what you need to do is...
She's not a lich. You got a chance.
You can roll... I think it's just a d20.
Yeah, it's a d20.
Yeah, it's a d20.
Can you turn demons?
There's a
Give me a blind GM roll d20.
I heard something.
Just roll. And nothing happens. End your turn, please. And you can use the little arrow on your HUD that pops up. So you don't have to
see him do that?
Yeah, you can see him do it. All right, Jason, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't like the fact she attacked Gunthrid. So I'm gonna try and stab her.
Go for it.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's a big mess. And you can remove invisibility. All right, Drog, you're sliding down the floor. Give me a dex check. Kilgariff doesn't need to, but you can move half your move, which is about 6, so it's probably pretty far. Drog, you are sliding down to here.
He dances down the wall.
Yeah. So where's Kilgariff going?
He would like to go get on go stand on the table where she was.
Okay, so for this round, you can move all the way up to, say, here. Is that where you want to go?
Get on the top of the table thing.
Well, it takes you all that just to get to there. You'll have to jump on
as far as he can go.
Yeah, it's because it is slippery. You're basically doing wall climbs. You and Jason are basically doing climb walls to get to this point. It's not difficult enough to where I'm going to make you make a roll because it's really easy, but it still requires time to do that.
The thief skill. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that as far as he could go?
Yeah.
Any chance to take one step back towards just above Finfall?
You want to be here?
Yeah, that's
okay. Yeah. All righty.
Okay, so in turn on both of them.
Yeah, I moved Kilgareth when I shouldn't have, but they both go on pretty much the same. So do Drog first, do intern, and try to do it from the HUD because I want to make sure it works. I know it works when I tested it, but and then Kilgareth can do the same. All right, Sir Finfall, what are you doing?
All right. Okay, so do I feel any ill will or ill intent from her?
What do you mean?
All right. Do I feel any kind of evil or anything coming from her?
That requires a specific action to do that. It's not something that's just passive. And it would be like you don't feel, Drog or Jason or Jolliman. They you wouldn't just like, oh, I'm going to do a detect evil on him.
Okay. All right. I'm going to move. Let me see if I can get that.
But you did see Jason swing a sword at the female.
Why won't that move me?
Probably because you're not hitting space.
There we go. Yeah, it worked this time. Okay, I want to step up there behind her, and I'm going to... Friends, hold. Let's stop. Hold on. Let's talk to her.
That's your turn. So she doesn't seem to have a problem with the way the floor is curved, and moves over to here, and then takes a swing at Gunther again. Jason, if you would like, you can swing at her as she moves away.
That's what I was wondering. Yes,
with +2 to hit.
Yes, I would like.
Sir Finfall does not want to do that.
No.
Better than the last roll.
You missed about 13. All right, so now she gets to do her attacks. She did move less than 10. So she gets... Where is her? Let me close these. Blam! Hits you again. I need you to make a save versus paralyzation.
Jesus, look at all those pluses.
Well, some of them are minuses.
I think she's very strong.
And he saves again. You feel this strong sort of urge to just cease moving. Your arms just kind of clench up. Your hands and feet, you've been trying to get up, and it just, but you managed to fight it off again, thanks to your dwarven stamina. Jolliman, what are you doing?
I am going to move over there. I'm going to shout, stay away from her. I'm going to try and...
Give me a dexterity check. All right, you're able to keep your feet underneath you as you move over there. You make it to that point. And let's see, how far is that? 20 feet. And your move base is what, 12, I think? So yeah, that's less than half, even considering. Basically, any movement in here is considered double, unless you're, even for the thieves, it's because the slant, all the curves, all that slippery. So basically, you would have moved 40 feet, but that's still within half of your move. So what do you want to do when you get there?
I'm going to shout, stay away from her, and I'm going to try and stab Jason with my spear.
Stab Jason with your spear. Okay.
Stabbing me.
Roll the hit.
Because you attacked her.
Well, so she's attacking Grog or Gunther.
Oh!
Howie.
Better stay away.
What the heck?
And end her in the next round. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with Tim. What would Tim do?
I want to change what I want to do.
Tell me when it's your turn. I'm not going to make you redo stuff. Just when it gets to that point, let me know.
Okay.
I think
it would make me last anyway, I think so.
I think he's going to just... Oh, no. Well, I don't know what he would do. So, Tim has Magic Missile, Web, Levitate, Web, Dispel Magic, and Wall of Ice. What do you guys...
Levitate one of the charm guys.
I see. In my head, I was thinking he would levitate Gunther so that he wouldn't be flopping around on the ground.
Levitating that's not a bad idea either. But
I like that idea.
All right. So
levitate one of the charm guys, get some,
Let me check the spell and make sure. Let me check.
Touch, or can you?
I think it's ranged. Let me check because I can't remember. I haven't used this in forever. Range is 20 yards of level. One creature or object. It gets to save.
I guess if you cast it on a friendly, there's no save. On a hostile, they would do.
Well, technically, even Gunther would get a save. And there's no real way for him to. I'm gonna put the thing there. We'll see where he goes. Wow, he's gone way down. So when we get to him, I'll worry about it. So looks like the angry figure is going to attack Gunther again. This time with full force.
What, she was holding back before?
He attacks twice. Both hit. I need you to make save versus paralyzation twice. And I'm going to go ahead and roll damage.
Well, that's not good.
Don't worry about the saves. Let me. What is your details? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, she took you below.
Why do I still have a life bar?
I don't know. I'm curious why it did that, because it bounced back up like something. And it did this last time. I don't know. There's probably some bug, but you definitely went up below your hit points. I'm wondering if something I fixed actually broke something. Let me see. I don't know what's going on, but you're definitely unconscious and laying on the floor as if dead. She hit you for. Actually, let me go back and add all this up to make sure I've got some bug in here, because I did change something recently and related to hit points. So give me a second. Please don't ask me questions while I'm doing this, because I won't work. Okay, so total damage is 47 total, and I think that's more than your hit points. Look at your thing. Yeah, that should put you at -5. Yeah, I added in a go below negative health thing. Maybe I don't have that turned on. Let me look. I added a thing a couple of weeks back, but we never really used it. That'll be under combat. Range. Negative. I don't have negative hit points turned on. That's why. So whenever. So he just went unconscious. I don't know why it's showing you at non-zero. You're at. I'm gonna set it at 0.
I get to go to bed early tonight, huh?
Not to say. So you are at you are at negative. I think I said 5 or something like that. And with that final stroke of the sword, Gunther is unconscious. So kill Gareth. What do you want to do?
He had set initiative to cast invisibility on himself.
Alrighty, do so.
Go ahead and do that. I guess that's the whole round, right?
Yep. Casting a spell takes the whole round. Sir Finfall, give me a save versus spells -2.
All right, give me a second.
You can do it out in the open. Alrighty, you no longer have that affinity towards the person I told you did.
Oh, thank God. Okay. All right.
So what do you want to do?
I'm pretty pissed. I'm going to try to move up next to her and attack.
Hey,
give me
one idea. Lay on hands to Gunther, unless he's too far gone.
Yeah, let me try to move up next to Gunther and try to lay hands on him.
All right. Give me a dex check, please. You can do it out in the open. All right. You make it right next to him. And you wanted to lay on hands?
I'm going to target him.
Yes. And then do it. Normally, it would only get him up to 1, but this is a lay on hands, so it's going to be a little different. So go ahead and do your thing.
Do you want me to do the heal as well?
Yeah, just click the heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's still laying on the ground. He is now at 14 health, I think. Yeah. All right.
All right. I'm going to end my turn.
And Drog, what do you want to do?
Well, I feel like we're in a mess with her up on the wall.
Yeah, and she's kind of like standing like,
Yeah,
like she's like standing on a wall, just crooked, and it doesn't seem to bother her at all.
She's like Spider-Man or something.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
she's not even vertical with gravity, right? She's just like on the slope of the wall, right?
Yeah, I mean her feet seem to be very stable. They're not sliding or moving, and she doesn't seem to have any problem moving vertically, horizontal, anyway on these in the area that she's at. So
I don't know. Can Drog even move horizontally to get to her?
you can try. It'll take a dex check, and then it'll be double your move. So,
All right, let's go for it.
Give me your dex check first. You made your dex check. So let me see how far is that.
His move is 6, so he can go 30 feet, right?
Yeah, so... Yeah, you can get right next to her.
Okay, that's good enough.
Okay.
Now he can attack this time or next time?
Next time, yeah. Because you're basically, your move is halved because of how you're having to move across the floor.
I got you.
And then Tim was going to continue to cast Levitate. I don't really know. I'm going to say he cast the Levitate while you were unconscious, so I'm not going to let you get a save. It may act like he has a save. We're going to ignore that save. He's going to put Levitate on you. So the prone effect is going to go away. And you are now kind of levitating up off the ground, upright, about a couple inches off the ground. You're not sliding around at this point, Gunther. And then Jalaman.
Okay, I rolled.
You said you wanted to
my spear, but I don't want to do that because she got hurt last round. She got blasted by magic missiles last round, right?
The round before you attacked, yes.
So I would like to cast a healing spell on her. That's what I think I would do. Although, let me ask a question. How do I feel towards Gunther?
He's your friend. All of these people are effectively the same.
So I don't really like her. I don't really like him.
Okay.
But Gunther really hasn't done anything, right?
No. And keep in mind, you consider this the person to your right the same as the person to your north as far as friendship level. You're a little distrustful of Jason, but because of what he did. But Gunther has done, other than those two are fighting it out, and she seems to have she has some serious grievance with him.
So I was going to cast a heal spell on her because she got magic missile, but instead I want to cast a heal spell on Gunther because he's hurt more.
Okay, go for it.
That's what I think I would do.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, go for it. All right. Yeah, I did. You cast it? Yep. All right, Jason, what are you going to do?
I'm just going to ignore the fact that Jalaman stabbed me. I'm going to move over and try to attack her.
So where are you going to move to do that? It's a little, so you can't, I said normally I would let you do that. But since the floor is the way it is, you can't really move through your party members because they're constantly trying to do, okay. So that right there is 20 feet, so 40 feet. So it's still half your move. You still get a single attack when you're done. So go for it because your move base is 12. So anything less than 30 and you can attack. No. That's a miss.
Dang.
Tim's gonna do magic missile. All right, looks like she's gonna go first again, and she looks at you, and she's when I say you, she's looking at John, and she says no, and she swings her sword again at Gunther twice. Wow, and she missed twice.
Why is she so mad at Gunther?
I don't know.
Drog.
He's a priest.
Because I tried to turn her.
Well, Drog has this lovely skull battle axe, and he's going to smack her with it.
Hold on a second. Let me see what these.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, weapon versus armor. Okay. All right. Hold on a second.
And he's still 6 levels, so he's 3 over 2. So this was the 1 attack round. He should get 2 next time.
All right. End your turn. And Tim is going to launch his magic missiles, like I said he was going to do. All right. And Sir Finfall.
Okay, so Jason moved in where I was going to go. Can I step over Gunther and attack?
Oh, Gunther's floating.
Levitated?
He's floating right in front of you. Again, it's the same that I told Jason. You guys can't really move through each other here because it's everybody's trying to just hold it. I mean, Gunther doesn't really have a problem, but you do. You're trying to move across the floor, and if somebody's in your way, it's not the same as moving through a flat terrain with somebody. So you would need to move around him in some way.
Can I grab him and move him out of the way since he's levitating?
You certainly can, but it would put your move at your
round
action. Yeah, because you're basically trying to keep yourself stable while you're doing this too.
We want to get him out of the way anyhow.
Yeah, I'm going to grab him and shove him to the west so that I can move in and attack. But that'll be next round. I understand that.
Okay, one second. You want to put him here? All right.
Yeah. And can I still move in as part of my round?
Give me a dex check. And if you make it, you'll be there. Otherwise, you're gonna go right back where you were.
No modifiers?
No,
Public?
no, just out in public.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you slip and fall. You are prone on the ground. All right, end your turn, please.
Sure, Finn.
But all right, gentlemen, you were casting.
What's Silver Surfer doing?
He is following. I thought I had him on the follow. He's just following him. Started following Sir Finfo. Okay, so maybe he'll follow now. He's supposed to be just following. You're casting Cure Serious on who?
Yeah, well, she just got hit by a broadsword and some magic missiles, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast it on her.
Okay, before you can cast it.
Okay.
To use the slot.
Do the heal or?
And roll a hit because you're trying to grab a hold of her while she's fighting.
Roll a hit?
Yeah, you got to grab a hold of her. You got to touch her while she's fighting. So, just target
like
and
20?
Yeah, and we'll look at your THAC0 on your characters. So yeah, you try to grab a hold. Yeah, you try to grab a hold of her, and you just you can't even touch her while she's fighting.
Oh, and I wasted the spell?
Yes.
Ah.
Kill Gareth.
Okay, he is going to try to move up around behind her and set up for a backstab. He's got a move base of 12, so that should.
You can move 60. Yeah, you can move 60. Right now, she is kind of against what you would consider a wall already. So getting behind her is not really possible unless you have some way to get above her.
Well, since he's invisible, I guess, as long as I can get next to her right there.
Yeah, show me where you're trying to go to do this. Ping the map, just like left click and hold where you want to actually end up. Okay, so you want to get there? So what is the distance to there?
It's right at 60.
Okay, so you'll move there this round, the next round you'll take action.
Yeah, because he's moving half speed.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Okay, I'll put you there. Jason.
I'm attacking.
All right, and go for it. I can see when you're talking.
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Brutal.
That sucks.
All right, Gunther, you've been shoved to the side. You're floating. You feel battered and bruised, seriously wounded. What are you going to do? You're floating a couple inches off the floor. You have no control over, your horizontal and vertical. That's not up to you. But you are not falling on the ground. What are you going to do?
But I can heal myself.
Yeah, you can. You can heal anybody that's within reach of you too. So, Sir Finfall or Jolliman, and yourself, but nobody else because you can't. Your feet, you move your feet, and you're just kind of flapping in the wind. I need to put a sound on cast Cure Serious Wounds, I guess, because I'm not hearing it.
I hear it when I cast it.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear Gunther's.
Ooh, that was whopping. That was a whopping.
Yeah, God, I hate that. Level 4 spell.
For initiative.
So you really did fix the initiative bug?
I think so.
You're going to have to share later what that is, what it was.
It's been working all night.
So Tim's going to go first, attacking the female with his magic missiles. His last one. His last volley.
Does he get 3 or 4?
He is not 8th level. He is... let's see.
Get him at 1357, don't you?
Every odd, so 7th level to get the extra one.
Let's see. Yeah, he's 7. So he gets one more, yeah. All right. And that is his action. You
said her eyes are red?
They were angry at him. Yeah. You didn't see that, just he did. So the platforms are about 20 feet up. So what she does is she walks up the wall, or not walk, she's running up the wall. She's got full move in here. Now, I know you guys are all going to want to swing, the guys that can, but what she's going to do is run up the wall and come right back to here. And I'm going to let you guys do...
she is like Spider-Man.
Parkour.
That little parkour.
I just fucking move her because I'm hitting walls. But I will allow Jason and Drog, both of you guys get a single attack at her as she moves with +2.
No. I forgot to add the +2, but I think I still would have probably missed.
+2?
You missed by 11. Kilgrath, if you want to attack and remove your invisibility, you can.
But it wouldn't be a backstab, would it?
No, because it's a sort of free swing.
No, he's gonna wait.
Okay.
Backstab. But Drog hits with +2.
You get a +2 to the situational modifier +2. Yeah. Ooh.
We're rolling crappy.
Yeah. Look at all those pluses, though, man.
Yeah, he had a -3 at the end.
Yeah, that's weapon versus armor stuff. He's got plate mail.
Ah, I gotcha.
All right, and now since she's not moved more than half, she's gonna swing her fucking sword at Gunther. She doesn't like him, and she's screaming. She's angry at him for some reason. It hits him. Give me a save versus paralyzation, Gunther.
How is? Okay, nobody got an attack on her while she's moving by.
They all did. You weren't next to her when she moved. Yeah, they all. That's what all of them were doing. And you save versus paralyzation. All right, that was her turn. It's her Finfall.
All right, do I need to make a roll to get back up out of prone?
You just need to make your dex check. If you do, you can move, a half of your move, which would be 60 feet.
Okay, public.
So make a dex check. Yeah, out in the open. All right, you're able to move.
All right, now I cannot. So you said I can move half my distance?
Yep, half your distance.
Go up on the platform, man. You got no minuses up there.
Yeah, if he goes to the platform, that's only 10 feet, right? He can still swing, maybe?
Yeah.
You're trying to move into the.
Just move through the silver dude.
Yeah, you go through. You can go.
You can't move through silver dude. No, you can't move through people. Remember?
Ah,
Oh yeah, in this room, yeah.
it's a modern MMO.
Oh, the game's paused.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. No, it's not because it's a modern MMO. It's because of this particular room. Normally, I let you guys move right through your own players.
I was just making a joke about
All right.
and WoW, you could walk right through people, but modern
gotcha.
games, you can't.
So that was what was the distance there?
20 feet. 20 feet.
That's all.
Yep.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. So that is less than. What's your actual? You've got light encumbrance. What is your movement? Let me look. So your move is 8. So half your move is 4.
Would have been 4.
And then half of that is 20. So if you move less than 20, you still get your attack. 40,
Right, so
20. Get a single
So I still
attack.
get an attack.
Single attack, yeah. I wish I had a picture of this person not asleep.
Good grief. Okay, at
Missed
least I
that.
got an attack, though.
Yep. All right, Kilgareth.
Okay, well, he's going to have to follow her back around, see if he can get set up. So,
All right, where do you want to move? You want to be right there?
yeah, that'd be good.
So you can go this way, and then around, and then there. That probably will do. That'll get you behind all those guys. There you go. So that's where you'll be.
Backstab this.
No, not this round. When you're climbing walls, that's your whole action, which is basically what you guys are doing. And Drog, if you want to move towards her, give me
He can take the one step and take a swing, right?
He's going to need to still make a dex check to just move. Period. Anytime you move, you got to make a dex check. Ooh.
Ouch.
So
One time you roll 20.
You fall down prone and slide to here, and that is your action, Jason.
Okay, I'm gonna step over there and attack her.
Man, this room's not good for dwarfs.
I know you guys keep falling down. So where do you want to go? You want to walk around the party? Is that what you're wanting to do?
I have to, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the invisible dude, and I'm not going to put you right. I'm going to put you there, but that is your move. You're having to climb walls basically to get to him. So that is your move for the round. That is your action for the round.
No attack.
No attack. Solomon.
Okay, I was going to cast Cure Serious on her, but she moved away. So I'm going to cast Cure Serious on Guntharid. But before I do that, I'm going to yell at her, but kind of everybody actually. Friends, stop attacking one another. This is ridiculous. But I'm going to cast Guntharid. Heal.
Okay. Did you hear the spell cast when you did that?
I heard it.
That's weird.
I
I'm
didn't
not.
hear it.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it when people cast their own spells anymore. At least that one. I'll have to look at that. I probably said a specific sound on that. All right, Gunther, your spell was interrupted whenever you got hit. You're kind of floating there midair. What do you want to do? Roll initiative, please. Ooh, Sir Finfo beat her.
Oh, man. Let me tell you, and I get 2 attacks this round.
She's been rolling really good. Tim. All right, Sir Finfall, you go first.
All right, I'm going to swing my sword at her, and I'm going to yell out, "May the Valkyries eat your soul!"
Assuming she has one.
Yeah, but she's also in plate mail, so I'm thinking, man, it's going to be hard for me to hit her.
Yeah,
All right, do I just need to wait till the end of the round?
Right, hit the little hourglass on your HUD, and it should move you to the end of the round.
Yeah, Drog's got a warhammer, but it's not magic, so I think
wait.
he's gonna stick with that axe.
Wait, what?
It says user Wade lacks permission to update combat. And I did it in the hourglass and the combat track.
On the HUD. Okay, good to know. Man, I tested this, and I did not have that problem whenever I tested it as a client. So just do it from the combat tracker itself, and I'll figure out what it is.
I get the same error, too.
Okay, and then that shouldn't happen. You got the rest of you guys can do the delays and all. I mean, I can force it, so. But
all right,
it's her turn, and she is screaming at Gunther. And she just screams, "Die!" And she swings.
She got against him.
Priest.
Once missed. And her second attack. Oh, nat 20. That's gotta hurt. Give me a save versus paralyzation, please. Oh, and she interrupted your casting again. Saves again. All right. Jason.
I think he saved every time.
Yep, he has.
Thank God. Thank Heimdall.
Yeah, being paralyzed isn't good.
Yeah, all right, I'll attack her.
Depends on who you are. Go for it. Oh.
No, getting closer.
And that weapon versus armor really sucks for you guys using slashing weapons. All right. Yeah, you're using slashing weapon against somebody wearing plate armor. It reduces your ability to do, to hit them. All right, Jason or Jolwin.
Friends, please stop attacking one another. I'm gonna heal Gunther again.
Go for it. Alright, Gunther's spell got interrupted again.
Can I try to swim away in the air?
I mean, you can try, but it's not going to do anything.
You said he was only a couple inches from the ground, right? He could pull himself.
He can't. Where is he going to pull himself from? There's nothing he can touch.
Is he levitating?
Oh, okay.
He's levitated off the ground.
Yeah, somebody would need to push him. Yeah.
Tim's got a plan, but Tim's
cancel the spell.
Kill Gareth.
Oh, he can finally backstab. So that's +4, right?
Yep.
Dig it deep.
Make sure you use those. There's like a shieldless one or a rear or something. Use that as your attack. Make sure that's there. I don't think it matters on this person, but if it does, make sure.
There was a thing for that, so.
Okay. Ooh, that's a hit.
Nice.
All right. Do the multiplier, which I think for you is X3. Oh. Still, you whacked her.
After all that. Anyway, okay. Well.
Yeah, drop your invis.
At least got the bonus to hit, so.
Yep. Alrighty, Drog, make your dex check to get up, and if you do, you'll get a swing because she's right there. But make your dex check out in the open. All right, so we'll remove prone. You'll get one attack this round. I don't know if you were supposed to get two, but this is one because you're standing up.
Yeah, his 2 attack, he kind of missed because she moved, so we kind of reset to 1 anyway. So.
Okay. Oof. All right, so Tim is not casting a spell this round, but he holds out his hand. He does a Darth Vader to Gunthrid, and Gunthrid floats up 20 feet. The Finfall.
Okay, I'm going to swing again.
Go for it.
Jeez. Okay.
Oof. So whenever you do in turn, Sir Finfall, did you do it from the HUD or did you do it from the combat tracker?
Combat tracker.
Next time, try to do it from the HUD and see if you get that same error message.
Okay. I've got multiple HUDs popping up too.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen, and if it is, reload because you've got something that's causing it to break. Or look at the console and see if you get red error messages. But if you're getting that weirdness with the combat tracker, I suspect there's something else going on. So I would reload.
Do you want me to reload, or?
Well, I mean, you're not going first, so it's not going to hurt. So
okay, I'll go ahead and reload.
Tim is going to do what? I don't know what Tim's going to. I'll decide at the end of the round. All right, Stormwind.
Magic missile. And he gets 3 of them.
Go for it. All right, they all 3 hit.
Oh, I just got lack of permission to update combat tracker.
And that is from the HUD?
I've got the combat tracker popped out. I hit intern, and I had the red banner thing.
I didn't change that. Well, I mean, but you've ended turn before, right?
Yes, it worked until just now.
Try it from the HUD. Does it do anything different? The little red arrow, does that change anything? Or is it giving you the same?
The HUD.
The little blue thing with all your spells and all that on it that pop up when you.
That. How do I get it to come back up?
Don't worry about it. I'll just move it to the. Jollivan.
Okay, I just rolled regular initiative. My intention is to go over next to her, and get ready to cast a heal on her next.
Okay, so you want to do something like this?
Yep.
Okay, give me a dex check out in the open before we move you. You missed, you fell right where you're standing, and I will put you prone. All right.
Okay.
And you probably won't be able to intern either, so I'll do it for you. Gunthrid.
I'm going to try reloading the client while I got a minute.
So you want to cast it?
20 feet in the air, right?
Yep, yes. Cast it, and then target yourself. Put the produced flame effect to track the duration. And then I think you have to wait until next round to throw it, right? Drog is... Okay, you're standing up. Get your... This is your 2 attack round, right?
Yeah,
you did one last.
Dex save?
No, as long as you ain't moving, you're okay right now.
All right, cool.
So make your attack.
I did.
And then I will delay because it probably won't work for you, but we'll see. I have a suspicion I know what's going on.
Jeez.
Why did you do damage? You missed.
Oh, I thought it hit. I'm sorry.
No, you missed. Try to delay and see what it does. Do the hourglass thing and tell me what happens. I'm guessing it's not going to work. Oh, it worked.
It worked.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know what's going on. All right, Sir Finfall.
Okay, I'm going to attack.
Go for it.
Jeez. Okay. Delay to the end. Do you want me to do it from the HUD or the combat?
Either one. It should work the same no matter what it is. So, all right.
That time, didn't it?
It did. So this time...
And the Silver Surfer's not doing anything?
He's going to move to here. Yes, I know you guys are. But she's getting up here on the ledge with him.
God.
So Sir Finfall, Jason, and Kilgrath, and Drog, make your swings at +2.
What about me? Can I do it as well?
Nope, you're 20 feet above her. That's why she didn't attack you.
Oh, dang, I rolled an 18. I still missed.
I don't know if you can see it, and let me move. There you go. Now,
Missile spell.
do what?
I have a missile spell.
Right, but you can't throw that as a free action. That is something you get next round. If you were attacking with a weapon, all these guys that are down here on the ground with her, they get a free attack. And you don't get free actions or attacks of opportunity with ranged weapon anyway.
Gotcha.
Hey, you said +2 on this, right?
Yeah.
And is it normal or rear?
It's just normal. It doesn't matter. It's the same for her all the way around.
Oh, yes.
I might have hit with the +2.
That? No, you still missed by 1.
Oh.
Yeah, you missed by 3, but with that, it would have been missed by 1. Okay. All right.
I got to roll a 20
and she still has enough of a move to move up there and swing at Tim, which she does, and hits him for that much damage. Let me look at this spell, because how does it require concentration, that sort of thing, or is it just a duration deal? I think it's a duration deal. No concentration. Okay. Yep. So he's good. And that is hers, Jason.
Almost impossible to hit her.
She's got a pretty good AC.
I can't let her just stand up there and kill Tim.
You're going to try to climb up the wall?
Yeah.
That you're definitely going to need to make a climb wall check if you're going up it.
There's a rope there.
Oh, yeah, there is actually, yeah. So give me a strength check. See if you can pull yourself up and do it out in the open. If you do, you'll be near the edge at the start of the next round. You make it? Okay. And in your turn, Tim is terrified. He has...
There's a rope on that side. He could try and get away. She'll probably
Yeah, she definitely will.
I have a
just
question.
slide down. Yeah.
I have a question. If he got hit, does that mean I got dropped?
No, that's what I was looking at. It doesn't require concentration once it's cast. So you're still 20 feet up. Right now, you're actually level with her. She's like 20 feet up. You're 20 feet up. And Tim's going to He's gonna do. This is not good for Tim. Tim's gonna jump
Run
off the
away.
side, grab.
Down.
He's gonna grab the rope and try to jump off, but she's still gonna get a whack at him when he does it, because he's, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Ooh, and he slides down. Ah! Yeah, he's hurt. Drog.
Frog or Finfall?
It's Drog.
It's Drog, but he doesn't have much he can do. I guess he's just gonna pass. Nothing. He's really got nothing from there.
For Finfall.
My second attack, I can't do anything.
Nope.
So
You can't move. So
no. Plus, it's not showing an end turn for me on this because it's showing me that Tim the academic is next.
I don't know what's going on with yours. From my end, it doesn't look. I see all the stuff that looks like you should be able to. I'll end
Yeah,
it.
show its history.
All right, there we go.
It's your Mac, man. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, on the upside, it's not been adding a funky dice to you guys.
I know that's been pretty good.
Solomon, what are you doing, sir? Gonna stand up and do something?
Yeah, I want to try and stand up and then move over to Tim and cast a heal spell on him next round.
Okay, give me a dex check. If you can stand up. If you can, I'll move you next to Tim. You make it up, you get next to Tim. Next round, you'll be able to cast your heal.
I got the error. Can't end turn.
Yeah, it's because you're the first person. I think that has something to do. All right, Jason. She turns and she's got her sword in her hand and looking down at you as you're climbing up the rope. She's got this evil grin, and you can see when she smiles, she's got these two large teeth on either side of her main teeth. She's kind of like licking her lips.
Vampire?
What do you want to do?
Oh, she's a vampire.
What do you want to do?
Well, I was going to tell her to stop attacking everybody. I'm going to tell her to stop attacking everybody, and then I'm going to try and stab her with my sword.
So you're going to climb up the edge and try to stab her. Okay. You get up the edge, and she kind of backs up. She kind of backs up and lets you in, and she kind of motions you to come on.
Actually, since I actually have initiative on her, I'm gonna try and do my tumbling trick to improve my armor class.
You can't get a attack when you tumble, right? That's your full action when you tumble.
Yep.
You just want to make it harder to be hit.
Right. Because I'm pretty sure without any bonuses, I need a 20 to hit her.
Okay, so go ahead and make the tumbling skill check.
In public?
Yeah, you'll know whether you make it or not.
Oh, finally I rolled a 20.
Look at that, man.
Oh,
Wrong time.
Should have attacked
Only
her.
that was my attack.
You just kind of try to roll up there from the edge, trying to do some kind of superhero thing, and you just kind of land sprawled, legs spread right in front of her. She just kind of looks down at you and just shakes her head. She swirls her sword around her, and this sort of gust of wind seems to come up from below her and lifts her up, and she turns and has this evil look at Gunther and moves in his direction.
But she's flying now?
Yes, she is.
Oh, dear.
She's got a thing for the dwarf cleric.
Because she's a vampire.
She's a vampire.
Why?
Yeah.
That's what my yell. She's a vampire.
Okay, we're going with the good old Mel's minute meteors, and
All right, go for it.
5 of them.
I don't have any garlic.
Okay, so then I attack 5 times again.
Yeah, if you're doing all of them right now, just do the attacks. Yeah, straight up. Target her, and then do the attacks.
And no modifiers, just normal.
Nope. Actually, you probably would be at a -1, but I'm not going to nitpick. Because she's way above you.
Oh, yeah, but it's well in range. It's 70 yards.
No, but I mean, if she's attacking you, she gets bonuses to hit, and you're shooting up instead of down. But that whole thing. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about it.
Okay, that's 1 miss,
Yep. 2 miss.
2 miss.
Almost hit her. Oh,
Okay,
She
well,
tough.
that's that.
all right, Jog. What do you want to do? She's 20 feet above you.
Drog would really like to be 20 feet taller.
You can throw your axe at her. You can throw your axe up to 30 feet. It's going to be at a -2 to hit if you did.
He really likes that axe.
No.
Drog's gonna stow his axe, get out his rope and grappling hook, and he's going to try something next round. So,
All right, Gunther. Try to flame on. She's right in front of you.
Well, I changed my mind now that she moved in front of me.
Try to turn her again, or can't you?
Can I extinguish and get something out of my backpack?
So a backpack thing will take you a full round. If it's something in a pouch, it's within that round. Like if you wanted to pull a potion out of a pouch and drink it, you could do that round.
I can use it the next round.
Okay. You want to pull something out of your pouch or a backpack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you stop in the middle of a fight and you rip off your backpack and start rummaging through it. Okay. End your turn. That's your Finfall.
Okay, given what I heard, excuse me?
try to turn her.
Yeah, exactly. Given what I heard, I'm going to try to turn her. I can do it as a cleric of 5th level.
Okay, give me a d20.
Out in the open?
Yeah.
Let's get that nat 20.
Nothing happens.
Missed it a little
Jeez. All right, that's my turn.
Tim is on his ass. She doesn't even seem to notice.
Now, I was hoping she would notice.
Man, he doesn't have any potions or anything.
I don't think any of us do.
He has a thing. This. Oh, he does have this, and you guys completely forgot about this. Oh yeah. That's what he's gonna do. Action. I'm so blind. There it is. Alright. This. That. Stuff.
Wow. 1,000 healing?
What?
And turn.
How was that?
What the hell was that?
In the air?
Good question. You guys should have asked him. Out of combat. You guys have had that since you went to the where you got the Heartstone. Or before you got the Heartstone. Alright, gentlemen, what are you gonna do? You see Tim is just like, he's got his thumbs up, he's like, I'm okay.
I was going to heal him, yeah, but now that I see that he's okay, I'm going to move down next to Gunther.
And Gunther is
Next
20
right.
feet up, so.
Oh, God, that's right.
And Gunther, you need to roll initiative, please.
Yeah, how do I roll initiative for something that I got on my backpack?
Just do the D20 die. It's either on your HUD or on the combat tracker. Just click that, and you can type in where it says undecided. You can type in what you're doing. I mean, I'll remember because you said, but
And she's flying, right?
yeah, she's right in front of him. She's ready to dig into him with her sword.
Okay,
next to
I'm going to get as close to her as I can, which would, I guess, be underneath her.
Yeah, give me a dex check. All right, you make a dex check. You get. I'm not going to put you underneath because then we wouldn't be able to find you, but I'll put you there. Wouldn't be able to see if you. Anything else?
I got the error again.
Yeah, it's because you're first. I'll move you. And the reason being is that thing that keeps. I know why it's doing. That thing that keeps it from giving you guys initiative is the value that it's trying to change when the first person moves their initiative, which it's trying to do, but doesn't let you because you're not admin, but I am. So there we go. All right, Sir Finfall.
Yeah, I want to look at the Silver Surfer and ask him why he isn't doing anything. And then I'm going to try to move as close to her as I can, but I took initiative with the sword, so there isn't much I can do. So I take it, moving out there is going to take a dex check.
Yep, it is. And whenever you speak to the automaton, it doesn't change, doesn't make any facial expression. It's just kind of, facing your direction.
All right.
Why does it? Do you have her targeted? Okay, I gotta change that. I gotta fix it. Hold on. Targets while making self.
Oh. So it did a dex check for her?
Yeah, it just shows it as her, but it's not.
Okay.
Actually, maybe it is. What is your dex?
My dex is a 16.
Yeah, so it's actually when you have them targeted and you do a dex check. So that yeah.
Do you need me to redo that?
No. You rolled a. Let me look. You rolled a 14, so it's below 16. Kill Gareth with a 10-minute missile.
My work here is done.
At least somebody's doing damage.
Yeah. So what is Gunther doing? It says you're attacking with Warhammer.
No, I pulled something out of my pack. I'm pushing, and I'm going to take it. It's ghost root.
Ghost root?
Yeah, so what she needs to do is she needs to save versus spell, and if she fails, then she has to move 10 feet away from me because it repels undead.
Where did this come from?
It was in my pack.
Yeah, this must have been from a long time ago. I forgot about this. It was probably from one of the things that I don't remember. Save versus this is
like a handy thing to have.
yeah, it is.
Spell,
Yeah.
or if she fails, then she has to move 10 feet away from me. She can't come within 10 feet of me.
That is neat. All right. So save versus spells, my lady. I'm gonna do it out in the open. You saved.
Oh, it's 50-50.
Alrighty, in turn, Mr. Gunther.
It says Tim saved.
Did I have Tim targeted? Well, the target was 10. What is hers? She rolled an 18. It's above her. The roll is above her thing, anyways. Yeah, it's because she has Tim targeted. No, I need to. That was something I found with Sir Finfal's thing, but yeah, her thing is below 18. So
I'm just saying that ought to be another roll.
I'm just using the roll as it happened. You know, what's showing up is a bug related to what I'm doing, so it's not the fault of that thing. All right, Drog.
Hey, Drog was going to put his grappling hook on his rope and try to hook her, but I think he already used his rope to get down here.
You did.
So then he was fumbling in his backpack and figured out that
oh shit,
no rope in there.
Correct.
Okay, so he's got nothing.
Yeah, Jason.
I'm gonna move over and tell Tim to climb back up here.
You know Tim, right? He is clumsy, can't do anything, and barely has enough strength to lift a cup of coffee.
You know what I think?
I'm gonna tell him grab the rope, and I'm gonna try and pull him up.
Okay. All right. He like goes, okay. He holds his thumb up, and he's like, got the rope in his hand, and when it's his turn, he'll do that. So delay your thing to the end of the round, and then he'll attempt. All righty. She's going to do what she's been doing every time she's had the opportunity. She's going to unload on Gunther. One hit, one miss. Gunther, give me a save versus paralyzation, please.
Sorry, my computer's lagging a little bit.
You're okay. Just don't have anybody targeted when you do it, by the way, because that's going to make it do the same thing we've been doing all night. Wow, look at that. His target is 7. No wonder he's been making it all night. Okay. Tim is going to try to climb up. You're pulling him up? Is that what you said?
I'm going to try and pull him up, yep.
All right, so let's see. Let's see if he can maintain his dexterity to get up the thing. And hopefully I don't have anybody targeted. Yeah, I had somebody targeted, but that's still well below his dex anyways. And so you pull him. He's climbing up as best he can, and he makes it up to there. And that's his turn. Jason, that's the end of your turn because you're helping him up. Everybody roll initiative, please. You guys that are below Gunther can see blood dripping off of him, splashing into the floor.
Maybe end the spell.
I mean, if Gunther tells him to just do something, he will do it. But, that's up to Gunther to say something.
Tells who to do something.
Tim.
Yeah, he may not even know Tim's done it.
So if you don't want to float anymore, yell at the wizard to bring you down.
So whenever he actually cast it, Gunther was unconscious. So, I mean, in theory, he wouldn't know who did it.
Well, you can just scream, "Get me down!"
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
This thing to do so.
I'll move him to
now, no one can even attack her.
Yeah, I'll move Tim down to the end of the round. When it's Gunther's turn, if he says something to that effect, Tim will do what Gunther says. So,
but I have to win initiative first.
Yeah, because she's going to swing twice.
Isn't it her turn?
I'm waiting for Gunther to roll initiative, sir. Look at that, and you beat her. Only because your ID is slower than hers. You guys both roll the same. Technically, it'll be in the same round.
Okay, I'm gonna say unlevitate me since I already have my backpack in my hand. Can I pull something out and throw it?
Sure. It's your turn. Now, keep in mind. I mean, even if Tim acts right now, she's still gonna get to attack because if you look at the initiative, you guys both rolled the exact same. So it's simultaneous. So if you kill her and she kills you, you're both dead at the same round. Not that that's going to happen, but I'm just telling you so we're clear.
What I'm pulling out of my backpack is I'm hitting her with a freaking bottle of holy water.
Okay, got it. So what you need to do is, let me look at your character sheet.
Good idea.
Alrighty, so give me a D20, and you want to get, where is it? You need, oh wow. To hit her with it, you need to roll a 19. Normally there would be splash damage, but there's no splash when you're 20 feet up. Oh, that's not going to be good enough. Yeah, that's like a opposite direction we need to go. All right, so she does her thing. Is that a miss? Oh, it's a miss. Can she miss twice? No. Give me a save versus paralyzation. And yeah. All you need is above a 7, man. And you make it. All right, so here comes the damage. Why? Oh, she didn't have anybody targeted. I'm going to manually apply. Oh, that's going to put him right at 0.
Oh, dang.
That is unconscious state, not dead state. So let me see if that works.
20.
You had 10 hit.
Take 20 hit points of damage going to the ground because Tim's going to release me.
He's not that dumb.
You down.
He is not that dumb. Yeah, he has control of your elevation because he cast it on you. But let me, because where is my fucking? I had an unconscious one. Where is it? Where is it? We'll just use that. No, we're not going to do that little one. There we go.
Well, congratulations, you managed to kill me twice.
You're not dead. You're at 0. You were right. She did 10 damage. You were at 10 hit points, so you're at 0. You can go to -10. All right, Drog. What are you going to do?
Drog is going to fling a hand axe at her.
All right, go for it. He kind of looks down at you, disappointed.
Yeah, so much for that.
Jolliman.
Do I ever get a save like Finfall did?
No, he got it for a special reason.
I'm gonna attack Drogue.
All right. Wow, good roll. But look at all those minuses. Holy smokes! You didn't hit.
Oh, I thought I hit.
No. It's a good roll. That's
a -4.
Yeah, it's because you're in a state where you're not your normal state, so you're -4 to hit too because you're kind of confused. But yes, so didn't work. Actually, I have an actual. Let me change that because I have an actual there. That is it. Okay, Jason, what are you doing?
I'm gonna tell Tim that
He knows.
Gunther's hurt. You need to get him down from up there.
Yeah, he knows.
I already hollered at him before I.
Yeah, when it's his turn, he's gonna do. It's just he goes at the end of the round.
All right, I'm just gonna delay, and if she comes over here, then I'll try to kill her. Or should I just end my turn, or should I delay?
Do the hourglass. You're welcome to do that. You haven't done anything other than just speaking, so. Go, Gareth.
He's shooting a bow.
Okay.
Nice. No -3.
Okay.
It sticks in her side.
Right.
Yep, end of the round, yep. Sticks in her side. She seems to be unbothered. So Finfall.
All right. Did you see my message from before?
I did. Is that what you're going to do instead of what your thing says?
Yeah. So what do you want me to do?
Bring it out and use it.
All
Does
right.
it not have a? I don't think. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So
Yeah.
bring it out. Click the cast and all that jazz. Do it like you normally would do in action.
Cast.
The same way you do your lay on hands, man. It's an action.
It's just a horn.
But you're blowing it.
Yeah. But
Go to your actions. There is a horn thing to use. Do you not have that identified? No, it's not.
No.
See, you don't see it. I see it.
no.
Okay. Well, I'll do it for you. You're going to use it, and then I'm going to target you. Did it use?
Oh, I see the card over here now.
Yeah. ED is not. Oh, my use. I got to fix use. Hold on. I got a bug. I got a note.
I'm doing something stupid that is contrary to what I said I would do before.
Okay, so we're going to put this on you. And then
Horn
it
of Valhalla.
does something else. Where's the fucking description? I know I put it in there.
That basically is using some item before I know what it is. Last time I ended up dancing around like Fred Astaire.
Oh,
This
that's right.
time there seems to be a much better result.
Give me a D4 plus 1.
It's going to summon a bunch of fighters.
You said D4 plus 1?
Yeah. 3. Oh no, you did. So it is, 3. And then my combat tracker over there. Yeah, I gave you the older one because this should have something. No, we just.
I knew this was going to cause some chaos.
No, it's not. It's because I gave you one after I updated this thing. So that's the one thing I don't like about not giving a linking to things that are in the compendium is this kind of reason. I fix something and then the thing that's on you is not fixed because it copies it and puts it on you. So,
all right. That's why I gave you the message before, because I just wanted to give you a heads up.
yeah, the problem is I don't have a pause point until I come to you. And it was 3. So you blast the horn. You see a kind of rift appear in front of you. You see the sky of Valhalla. You've seen it before whenever you chose your mount that you ride. So it's kind of familiar. And from that rift, 3 berserker warriors come running through, charge through, and look around angrily. And that's what happens.
All right. Intern,
yeah.
They're like,
Tim,
hey, Silver Surfer.
Tim kind of holds his hand out towards Gunther and lowers him to the ground. And then the spell, he turns it off. That's his action for the round. Do I have that still on you? Yeah, we'll take levitate. Spell off. Tim. All right, Jason.
I'm just going to stay up here because if she thinks Gunther is KO'd, then she might come after Tim again.
But
I think that first arrow that hit didn't do any good. I need some magic weapon or not.
Vampire seems like that's a good bet.
Yeah, but there's nothing else for Kilgrith to do, so he might as well shoot out the rest of his arrows.
Gunther is unconscious. However, our female lady is not. She just kind of lowers herself to the ground, her teeth bare. She grabs a hold of Gunther and just bites into his neck. Blood sprays out everywhere. And she seems to be happy with herself.
I hope he don't turn into a zombie.
For a few moments. And then she just kind of pushes him away and just vomits all the blood out. And that's her action. She's on the ground, by the way.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that probably not supposed to happen.
That ghost root is in the system. So does that mean she has to make another save?
No, I only got to do it once. The reason what happened is a different reason. Jason, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna delay.
Matt Kilgariff. Did you delete that ghost root? I was gonna look. I'm pretty sure that ghost root said that they only need to make it once. Okay, yeah, I think they only. Okay, yeah, I think they only need to make the save once. If they make the save, they're good. I need to put these guys in combat.
She bit into me, so that makes it a different story.
Once they make the save, it implied that they didn't need to worry about it. But Sir Finfall, the guys are standing around you, kind of looking at who they're supposed to do something. They see the thing trying to eat Guthrid, and they look like they're about to rush in that direction. You go first. They're going to go at the end of the round.
Okay. Well, the problem is I rolled initiative for her longbow because she was up in the air, but now she's not.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I'm going to have to switch weapons this round.
How do you want to do that? You want to drop your bow and pull out your broadsword, or you want to switch weapons gracefully and put the bow on your back and pull out your sword?
No, I'm going to have to I'll drop the bow.
You get a single attack then with your sword.
Okay. All right. Oh, I think I might have added a bonus to that by accident. It was already in there.
It doesn't matter. You missed by 7, so you're good.
It missed anyway.
Oh, enter.
All right.
Dog.
Okay, Drog was thinking he was going to throw the fancy skull battle axe, but now that she's on the ground, he doesn't have to. So.
Nope. Ah!
I don't know if the 12 would have done it any, but
No.
It was on 20 for a second.
Solomon, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and cast Gunther and say, please stop attacking my friends. Everybody just calm down.
Okay, you're going to cast Cure Light on him?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and do all that. It's going to put him at 1 hit point. It's not going to get him... because he's below 0 right now, it should have put him... Well, he's below 0. He needs to get to 1 before an actual heal will work. So cast the spell, just let it roll, and I will put his hit point at 1. There we go. Okay. Shit, Tim doesn't have shit that he can do in an environment like this. Everything else he has is AoE.
He can.
Wasn't he the expert at darts? Wasn't he like a
Yeah, he's way too far to throw darts.
God? Oh,
Yeah, he's way too far.
He's in range for sage advice, though.
Yeah. Well, Tim is or Jason.
Yep, I'm just gonna pass this turn. I want to see if those berserker guys can do anything. They're probably more effective than me.
Alrighty, these guys all need to make dex checks, so I'm going to target him and I'm going to roll 3 times. Yeah, but troops. So 2 of them made them. The first one failed. This guy is prone. These other 2, this one and this one. Come on. Actually, that one doesn't even have to move. This one. Why is my? Oh, it's a fucking measure thing. This one moves to here. He's going to make his attack with a battle axe. And miss. The other guy is going to do the same thing with his battle axe and miss. So these guys all done.
not a good initiative roll.
Back to where you guys got lower. All right, looks like Kilgareth is going first. You're laying on the ground, but yeah, you're conscious. Kilgareth.
Yeah, he cast shield on himself. I'm trying to see if the...
No, you didn't. You cast it on the bad guy because you had her targeted.
Oh, that's stupid.
I removed it from her. You just target yourself and put it on you. There you go.
Yeah, I gotta remember that.
Gunther is prone. But to him, when you in your turn. Oh, you can't? All right, Gunther. What are you going to do? You're laying on the ground.
Do anything?
You're laying on the ground at 1 hit point. With a vampire with blood just dripping down her mouth, covered the chest plate.
You might want to stay.
She's got her sword in her hands. She's looking at you with rage.
Can I just throw another holy water at her?
Do whatever you want, sir.
Get the holy water on her.
I'll try it again.
Yeah.
You needed a 19, correct?
I think so. Let me look at your sheet. Yeah, you need a 19 to hit her. Oh, dead on!
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that. I thought I had holy water had a and this is probably another one of those fucking things that I probably added 10 years ago. Yeah, you don't have the new one. Hold on a second. Let me give you one. Delete the one you have, and I will give you one that's a new one, and I want to see if it works.
I had 5 of them, but I already threw one.
Yeah, well, delete them all. I'm going to give you the new one, and hopefully it works.
Description, it says the bane of vampires and many other monsters.
Okay, you still have them in your inventory, man. I need those going. Let me delete it, because where is it?
Okay, they're all gone.
You have 3 vials left. Just in your actions tab now, it should show up. Yes. So in your actions tab, click the holy water thing, target her, and then click it to do the damage. Yeah, it's a direct, it's not a splash, so use the top one. Oh, max damage! Nice. Oh, look at that. That's a bug. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna screenshot that.
It should have. With the 20, I think I should get, an extra bonus on that. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I don't give casters, crit stuff, so. All right. Gunther, you are done. Solomon.
Well, I was going to cast heal on Gunther, but he just attacked my friend, so I'm going to cast heal on her instead.
All right. Try to do the thing we did last time and roll a d20 first to see if you can touch her. I don't
understand why she doesn't hold still. She should hold still while I heal her. And I tell her that.
There's a reason. And whoa!
That's gotta be a hit.
You touch her armor, and you cast a spell. Go ahead and do the cast to cast it. Don't fall through. Now do the damage. Target her and do the damage. Don't do the heal. Oh. Yeah.
I damaged her?
She turns at you and hisses like it hurt her, like it burned when you did that. In turn. All right, this guy's going to try to get his fat ass up.
Nobody from Asgard has a fat ass.
That's not true. He does get up.
I suspect there are some hefty Vikings.
Big ass Vikings.
I
He
know
moves to
some
there.
really large Finnish people.
She is very upset, and she's kind of having a hard time seeing through all the burns in her face, but she can still see the short man in front of her. And in fact, her sword basically moves on its own and swings in the direction of Gunther. He only gets one attack, though. Give me a save versus paralyzation.
Of course she hit me.
Dude, if you survive this, I will buy the drinks.
Save versus paralyzation. Done.
Sorry, I'm clicking on myself, but it's taking a while.
Yeah, I changed the way something, and it takes a little bit for the sheet to pop up now for casters that do spells that are not in their inventory, so I need to change. Oh, I'll do it. Sorry. Oh! Okay, let me read this. Hold on.
Why does it say armored female save versus paralyzation?
Because he targeted. Oh, target. You rolled a 5. I think your save is 4. Yeah, he has her targeted, not. Yeah. So you saved. You saved because your save is 4, and you rolled a 5. But
Sorry, I was hitting her with a.
that's okay. Totally understand. But I need to do her sword damage. This will put him.
Okay, man, I put a shield spell on her a while ago.
That put him unconscious again. He's at -9. I don't know why I put rip. It should be not rip. It should be this. Yep, he's at -9. All right. For Finfall.
Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Go for it.
And I missed.
All right.
Okay,
Delayed end of turn. This guy is going to attack. Yes. Jason.
Okay, I don't think she's coming back up here after Tim. So I'm gonna go down there.
You're going to jump down? Slide down the rope? Where do you want to end?
I'm gonna climb the rope.
You're going to slide down the rope?
That's my idea.
Okay. Where do you want to be when you're done?
Can I get over there? Can I get right there?
Yes, you can. There you go. All right, in turn. This guy screams some sort of Norse cry as he makes his attack, swinging his battle axe. And misses. Man, these guys don't roll very well. Drog! Come on, man. Hit the bitch.
She's like surrounded.
Yes.
This is 2 attack round for him, I think.
Yes. You missed last round. Ooh. Who do you have targeted? Oh, wait. Oh, wow, you missed by 1. Okay, yeah, you missed by 1. All right. Him again is. I mean, he doesn't have any magic darts. He's not going to waste. He doesn't have anything he can do. Actually, there it is. He's going to stumble down and climb down and get to here. That's his action for the round. For Finfall, second attack.
My second attack. Oh,
All right.
There it is.
time.
Nice.
Nice. Very good.
All right.
Drog, come on, man. You got this. The Finfall has lined you up. Perfect target. Oh! But you're distracted by all the blood and gore, maybe. I don't know.
It is rather disgusting.
All right. Kilgareth.
Okay, he is going to grab Gunther's body and try to pull him back at least 5 feet, preferably 10 if he can get it.
Where do you want him to end up? Right here?
Yes, right there.
Okay. Now you can do that. I mean, you're it's difficult, but that takes your entire action for that round.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Oh, you can't end your turn. Yeah.
And
It's the first person thing. Yeah, I got to fix that. Sir Finfall.
Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Go for it. Oh, man. Another nat 20. Not a 2!
Oh, that sucked.
That was almost a 20. Jason.
All right, I'm gonna swing on her.
Go for it. Oh.
Nope.
Now it's her turn. She's kind of, the blood is out of her eyes. You can see that she's very angry. She hisses at all of you. She turns and faces off at who? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As far as you're concerned, you're dead to her. 1, 2. Oh, Sir Finfall.
Bring it on.
She is going to get her. Actually, she should get her attack now, and then she should be doing like what you guys are doing. I should have done that. Take 12 damage. Berserker number 2 is going to try to attack her.
Oh,
Miss.
come on.
Yeah, those guys need a 20. Gunther is unconscious. Drog. Oh, man, poor Drog. Bad rolls tonight. This guy's going to do the same thing as his friend did. See if he can hit. And misses. Jolliman.
Who was the last one to hit her? Was it Finfall?
Yes. Nobody's
You
sure,
forgot
but
to ask me what my action was.
I know what your action is. You're going to lay on the ground and try not to bleed to death.
Yeah, I'm gonna twitch once.
Okay.
Twitch.
Hey, her hissing at me didn't break the charm, did it?
No. She just indicated that hurt. Don't do it again.
Tried to hit Sir Finfall, missed.
Berserker is going to attack the battle axe and miss. Tim, the academic, is making his way. Tim needs to make a check. Does he make his dex? Oh, yes. He just tiptoes right across. Perfect. He's going to go over here. Boom, 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 boom. He pulls out a blue stone from his bag. Looks like he's going to do some with it next round. Maybe. And Finfo, your second attack.
All right, second attack.
Oh, miss. I bet you she don't miss. She's going to swing at you again. Oh, she did miss. Look at that.
After you kill the cleric, the paladin just kind of makes sense next to you.
All right, Kilgareth, what are you doing?
He would like to move to here, or right up next to her in the blank spot, and take a swipe at her with the
All right,
sword.
go for it.
You're going to have to end it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. All right, Jolliman.
I think the last one to hit her was still Sir Finfall, right?
Yep, Kilgareth definitely swung at her just now, though.
Yeah, but he didn't do any damage, though.
No, he swung at her.
What do you think I would do?
I don't know. That's whatever you think you would do in that situation.
I think I would go off the people that are actually hitting her, actually hurting her.
Well, yeah, you can reach Sir Finfall with your spear from there. Yeah. He is going to make a battle axe attack and miss.
Oh, even with an 18.
He is going to roll again. Let's roll 1d. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we got 8 people all around her. We're going to roll, and it's a 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's going to turn on this man. She's going to unload. Oh, missed the first one. I'm going to do both of them because it's an NPC she's swinging at. And the second one hit. Oof, whopping 8 damage. Gunther, what are you doing?
Twitching?
I'm gonna twitch again.
Okay. Jog.
2 this round, right?
Yep. Oh! Jason.
Swinging.
Come on, getting that 20.
Nope.
Close. This guy has no fear. He is going to swing at this bitch with his axe. Finfall.
All right, so the Silver Surfer guy isn't doing anything, even though I got hit.
Tell him to do something.
I
Yell
tried.
at him.
I yelled at him last time, so I'm going to yell at him again. Say, get into this. But I'm going to attack the woman.
The defenseless woman standing in front of you. How unpaladin like. Oh, see, even the gods disagree with that.
Defenseless.
She's wearing plate mail, man.
She's an abomination.
Battle axe. Animus. Tim was hoping that Kilgareth was going to bind wounds on Gunther, but it didn't happen. So let's see. What has he got? Does he have any healing? Oh, he does have healing. Let's see if he can do it. He makes it. All right. So you are at 1. We're going to remove the ugly face. And he's got a blue stone he's holding out in front of you, Gunther, and he says, touch it! And it's now Drog's turn.
Wait, what was that? He says what?
Yeah, what did he say?
I'll do it again when we get back to it. Man, goddamn Drog.
I think he called it a name.
Sir Finfall.
Yeah, he called me a
Right.
chink.
Second attack.
Come on, man. You got this. That's it.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah. All right.
Oh, gosh, she's tough.
All right, Mr. K. That was a miss.
Okay.
Oh, you can't say it. Miss.
We've got her surrounded.
Gunther. Tim is holding out a blue stone. He said, touch it!
What did he say?
I didn't understand that at all.
Tim now has Tourette's.
He's speaking Githyanki from Baldur's Gate 3.
What are you doing? Oh, he's healing himself. Okay, I'm not touching it. Got it. Jason.
All right, back at it. Oh,
Oh,
that hurts.
It's like teasing you, you know?
Yep.
God.
that's it.
Okay,
Oh, excellent.
good.
That's for Finfall.
Okay. Attack.
We got to get on a roll here because I'm pretty sure vampires regenerate.
Yeah, they must or something,
They
right?
do.
We're gonna go for 1, 2, 3 is gonna be Kilgrath this time. He's gonna get a sword attack. Ooh, that's gonna hit. And then I will delay for the second attack. Solomon.
Attacking Drogue because he's the last one that hit her.
Oh, I wish you hadn't have done that.
Ooh,
Nice.
Tim. He's holding out the stone. And this is blue glowing stone. He says, "Touch it." Is what he's saying to you.
I see it, touch it. I heard touch it that time.
Sir Finfall.
All right, second attack.
All right.
God.
Oh, her second attack is gonna go. That's a hit. Oh, that puts him at -1. Well, it's supposed to be using this thing, not that one. It's supposed to be doing that one.
His armor class is 0 with that shield spell up, by the way.
I'll make sure she hit, but
No. Yeah.
she had AC negative.
Wrong.
Yeah, she had AC.
Pretty hard. Yeah.
Yeah, your target AC was 0. She hit -5.
Yeah.
And then the last.
It says that on the chat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She's got a really good THAC0. And Gunther.
I just wanted to check something for myself here.
All right, what is Gunther doing?
I'm going to touch the stone.
All right, here we go. We got this.
Now I finally understood what he said.
Oh,
1,000 points of
Oops.
healing again.
He again. I had the wrong person targeted, so I have to undo that.
Oh my god.
He made the noise again.
Yeah, there you go.
What is this stone and where did it come from?
It came from that mountain, the Frosty Peaks, whatever it was. I can't remember the name of it now, but
I don't know.
You guys-
I'm feeling really good.
yeah, your health is it's a heal. We don't want that time.
get into the fight now.
So can I do anything, or is
No, I mean it basically takes a little round for that thing to work. And Tim has actually shot his load too, so he's out too when it comes to this. Jolliman.
Attacking Drogue again. Get away from her.
What are you doing, Kilgrath? Okay.
Well, he's going to do nothing.
He's gonna twitch some. He's gonna bleed a little.
He's an elf. He's not into twitching. He just lays there.
Okay. Solemnly lays there. Oh!
Oh yeah.
When you hit her this time, she explodes in a cloud of green gas. It begins to coalesce
Yes.
into a shapeless sort of humanoid form. Drog, your axe is screaming in your hand. What do you do?
I smack the green gas with the axe.
Roll to hit target her and see if you can hit.
Fine.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna make you roll damage because she's already below where she's supposed to be. So when your axe goes through the cloud, it seems to like hit something solid, and then the green where it was just kind of starts turning to black and spreads across the rest of it. The ash falls to the ground, and the body of the vampire, what it was, just falls down, armor, sword, all that clatters to the ground, and her corpse just kind of turns to dust and collapses. Everything else is still there.